We met the little...
The key goblin.
All I remember is betrayal.
Jingle jangle. All I remember is betrayal.
Okay.
But before that is...
Yeah.
It's all a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
Talon has blocked out, has trauma blocked out everything previous.
Well, but even before that, we had a combat. We fought those 5 mud
Oh,
mountains.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I remember.
They were like
Because
the
his favorite
3
food was a mud
eyeball-
pie.
That's right.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's-
Yeah.
And Talon was upset about that.
Yeah.
Because I
It was
said,
absolute
because I said
bullshit.
mud.
Because he said,
What? The key
It
ingredient
was
for
so-
mud pies?
that's like saying, is your favorite food cherries? And then it's like, no, it's cherry pie. Those are fundamentally 2 different things.
No, they're
If
not.
you said cherries,
Wait.
if I said my favorite food is cherry pie, and you went, I guessed that when I said cherries,
It's
that
different.
would be wild.
No. It's different, okay? The key focus of that pie is the cherries, right? And then you've got the crust and the dough on the top, all that shit, right? The sugar and everything else.
Sure.
Mud pies, it's got
Or
one
just
ingredient.
mud.
It's
You're
just
right.
mud.
You're right.
It's
It's
like- I'm not trying to shit on your analogy here, but it's bullshit.
I'm not trying to shit on your analogy, but I do, in fact, want to shit on your analogy. I would like for there to be shit all over your analogy. That's amazing. There was a legit moment of absolute, like, existential crisis when Matt said mud. I was like, well, mud pies are mud, but that's also not the answer, and I don't know what to do. Like, I felt so like stuck, and I was like,
logical for this, damn it.
I was like, what do I do? I'm just gonna be a bitch about it. That was basically.
What would Gary Guy
Amazing.
next do?
Amazing. Yes.
I'm gonna fix this rope that's fallen.
Oh, it fell.
didn't
I didn't notice that. Yes, so we fought the mud mephits, and then we decided to let...
Wait, remind me, why did we get in a fight with Mudbath?
Because I
They
guessed
just-
it wrong. I
they-
guessed
no.
what their favorite food was.
They attacked you.
Oh, they just showed it to you walking through. That's
Yeah,
what
and they just
You
showed
were-
me.
you
It wasn't your fault, okay?
I mean,
You were
technically-
sneaking ahead.
He was sneaking ahead.
You were
Yeah.
sneaking ahead,
Oh, yeah.
and then you
That's the
didn't, and then I was like, get back.
Yeah.
Talon's out here. I fucking know it wasn't my fault. Okay. Like,
To be fair, Talon has not been responsible for most of our last few encounters.
no, he hasn't.
This is true. So we
I
set
think
the
we learned our lesson.
we set the Harangon free, and we set the snail free, so we no longer have our snail. And then the trees blocked us, and Drana made a pact with the trees to take Talon hostage.
Yeah, let's skip over that part.
Hostage is such a harsh word.
To babysit for a little bit,
Yeah.
okay?
So that if
Sorry, I'm trying to make it sound better. I'm not
They
working
could
though.
It was a hostage situation.
Don't sugarcoat it.
yeah. So then we oh, I spelled beige wrong. I spelled it B-A-G-E.
It's okay. Beige is like rogue and rude. It's a difficult thing.
I'm not English is not my strong suit.
I barely
Yeah,
speak
so-
American.
Exactly. So then we made our way up and we met Jingle Jingle, and she had that big bruise, and you healed her, and she was like, what was her name? Slack-jawed Lorna is the one who made her the key lady. Yeah. So then she finds the key and frees Sir Talavar, and then pops out and is like, hey trees, you can release their friend because they're okay. And then Talon came in and joined us, and Sir Talavar left. He gave Anfir
yeah.
his little sword.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Toothpick dag.
And you.
Little
his
toothpick
number.
dagger.
And
Yeah,
your
me.
house.
Yeah, I also got the number of the Harangon that left.
Trying out here just cleaning up with the dude.
Sorry, the quotes already. Okay. Epic recap, and thank you for the snacks.
Hey.
Inspiration. Do you want me to throw it at you or just pass it? There we go.
Probably pass it.
We're adults here.
Listen, that means we can throw things at each other's faces. That's what I understand.
Right.
Yes.
I own this. I can rent it.
Inspiration for being on the quotes. Epic job. Appreciate that. Do I owe anybody else inspiration for anything? Did anyone else bring snacks? All right,
Yeah.
thank you. You always bring snacks, and I don't usually give you inspiration, so I'm going to give you
Thank you.
inspiration for that.
All right.
I always appreciate the snacks. I apologize for previous lack of inspiration.
Before we start, do you have a pen that I can borrow
Absolutely.
for notes?
I have so many
Because
pens. Do you want a
I
pen
also-
or a
I
pencil?
forgot everything.
This is my old
I
substitute
prefer
teaching bag,
pencil
so
if you have
probably.
pencil.
I do have pencils.
Yay,
Do you like
pencil.
the regular kind or the mechanical kind?
Either is fine.
Yeah, I know. I might have that, but sorry. Now I'm just curious.
Hey,
Pen
you're
or
going to
pencil?
be ruined for the rest of your life when it comes to
Pen or
pencils.
pencil?
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, you're good?
Yeah.
Kuratogas.
Everybody else good?
Kuratogas.
No. I've been ruined forever with chalk. Like the horrible children's chalk versus really high quality Japanese chalk that has like a recognizable brand name that I'm forgetting right now, and it's just like butter across the
So-
chalkboard. It's like, oh,
It's, is it...
know that.
I'm trying,
I think it's Hiragawa.
Hagoromo.
Yeah, Hagoromo. Yep, that's it.
What the
Roast of
heck?
chalk.
This is very
I've heard
random
that.
information to have.
I googled. That's
Wow.
why I just did Japanese chalk.
Wow.
It is, and it has that name on it all the time. And we were like, we didn't have any chalk in the room one day, and we looked behind the little thing because there's a gap, and there was a whole bunch of chalk down there. We saw Hagoromo chalk, and we were like, we're getting that. And so I had some of my students with really long limbs climb behind the chalkboard to fish out the Hagoromo
Amazing.
chalk.
Well, so Kuratogas are made by Uniball, and they're self-feeding. Yeah. So basically, you just get it to where you want it to be, and they've got the nicer stem on them, so it holds the chalk or the lead better. And so as you write, it continuously feeds it out just as much as you need.
I
That's really
Yes, I have 3
hate
of them.
that. If I ever get that, I will be ruined forever.
No, like see, they're so nice, and they're like I think you get them like $10 or something. Like they're not
Okay.
super expensive
Yeah,
for a pencil, but you know. But you're gonna
That's
keep
how
it
I felt
forever.
about the chalk too, and then I
Yeah.
bought children's chalk, and I was like, oh, I see why.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys were all headed by the tollway that you have cleared toward Downfall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we cleared it.
There was much clearing of tollways. And you didn't lose your snail unless you specifically want to. You guys had left it
We
because it
we
couldn't
set
go
it
through
free.
the
Yeah, we
Yeah.
couldn't fit through the
We had a
trees.
vote.
right.
instead of-
You left it behind.
Yeah, because we didn't know if we were coming back, and so we didn't want
But
to
you
time
came
it.
back. If you want to come back and collect it, you can. If you want to have set
I
it
suppose
free.
the only thing is we didn't tie him up.
Yeah.
But how far could he have gone?
Should we give him a name, or are we just fine calling it?
Do you want to name him too?
I mean,
Not really.
God, this is the first thing that you've not wanted to name.
You named champion.
Talon's like, if it doesn't already have a name, then I'm not interested.
Right.
Listen, like,
you only like butchering a name.
I just want
somebody
to
else's
rename other things. I want to rename things that already have names.
That's because it's part of the disrespect. If I call it something, it's already just gonna have my respect.
You
So,
don't
If it's not
disrespect the
disrespect, then
snail,
I'm not
right?
excited about it.
I'm fine letting you guys name the snail.
What about Shelly?
Whoa.
That works.
Shells it is.
Snail.
Beautiful.
Shells in it. But
Shelviness?
you let Bramble go, right? So Pipkin got out,
Yep.
ran away. You let Bramble go with many warnings
Yeah.
and much fear, and have made your way to Downfall to possibly confront Slack-jawed Lorna. As you guys move over, you'll be entering from that side over there where Cass is. Thick fog, as I attempted, hangs heavy in the air, obscuring the area around you so that the world appears to have shrunk to only 20 feet in all directions. Before you, the waterway widens and the current slows, giving the impression that you have entered a lake. Croaking voices penetrate the fog, through which dark shapes appear, resolving into a rowboat. Manning the oars of each rowboat are 2 bullywugs. So you guys come upon this scene from that side, heavy and thick with fog. You hear croaking, but you also hear voices that are speaking in common, that are just very croaking in quality. In front of you there, looming above a ramshackled wooden pier, is a balloon That's what that little crumpled piece of paper is meant to
Mm.
and it is crumpled for a reason. It's anchored by 4 thick ropes tied around a wooden post, driven deep into the mire. The balloon expands and sags at irregular intervals as swamp gas fills it briefly before leaking out through various tears in the patchwork. There is a bullywug standing near the top of a ladder who is using a long silver needle and a spool of catgut to sew up one of the openings.
Is that this guy?
Yes. One of the bullywugs on the rowboats is yelling out instructions very unhelpfully, sort of backseat repairing this balloon. As you guys come upon the town of Downfall, what do you want to do?
Wow, this is interesting.
I will say before we get going, we should protect our necks. Apparently the bullywugs, and I mean mostly other bullywugs, but as told by Glove.
Glove told us to protect our necks.
Basically. And there are the beheadings. Here.
There are the beheadings.
I don't remember that.
What a great thing to say.
Well,
It's the,
I'm drunk. Not whose glove.
it was
Wait,
the
I
bullywug
didn't
that
know-
was in the inn
You
that
got
you
my
got drunk with.
yeah.
I need to know in this moment, does Talon not remember Glub because he got too drunk, or does he just not remember that Glub was his name?
This
He
is
didn't have anything to drink.
Matthew not remembering.
Oh, Matt doesn't remember Glub! You interacted
I
with
had
Glub!
the feeling that's what it was. That's why I wasn't talking in character.
Oh!
I was just
Yeah.
like, who is Glove?
You made a whole scene out of Glub!
Also, I don't even think Tom got his name.
You made me make him a character!
I think they.
It was a whole
after
thing!
The
Oh
tweet,
yeah,
but
yes. The
You
best-
became best friend!
I don't remember what
The
you responded,
mailman.
but it was not Glove.
The mailman.
To
the
be fair.
mailman. Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think it was, my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Glub.
It was Glove.
It
I
was
Yeah.
definitely glove.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that.
So
I just.
Yes, he did warn you that beheadings
I
happen.
remember that.
So Anfir is reminding everyone not to get beheaded, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
So Lauren
Yeah, that's
sees.
the
Trying to behead you.
Jacques, I do not need your help. I know exactly how to sew a fucking balloon, okay? I have worked in the balloon factory half of my life, and you are not helping on your little rowboat over there.
okay. Before they talked, I said let's go talk to him, but now after hearing them speak, let's hard ignore them.
Glover's
Hard.
much more Russian.
I was really struggling with the Russian accent last time for
Well, it
no
was such a hybrid too.
You got a smack on French accent. This time it's beautiful.
This time we hit it.
Gloves was just the mafia inspired.
Yeah.
Listen, some people come from varied cultural backgrounds.
It's weird in the Feywild.
You don't know who Glove's parents are.
So are you 100% sure his name was Glove?
Yeah.
Yes.
Love
I thought it was cooler.
No.
Nope.
They don't just call him cooler.
Hey, well, for the record, in Bullywug, that's one of the coolest names you can get. So, you know.
I don't think it is. From now on, let's just reference him as Jeff.
Jeff is cooler than Glove?
Talon is up early, buys a bullywug a drink. Bullywug is named Glub, and he is French/Russian.
I'm never gonna live it down.
Yeah,
Listen.
that's why I didn't settle into any particular accent.
Yeah.
Right?
If you start off just
Right.
just being a combination of things, no one can ever tell you you're wrong.
Right, exactly. See?
So,
Lauren basically gets the Bullywug's attention. Hey, so,
whoa, holy shit!
what is it you're doing here? What are you going to take off in the balloon or what?
I am not going to take off in the balloon. Now I'm going to become Russian.
Yeah, it's still pretty French.
I'm not going to take off in the balloon. I am repairing the balloon.
Yes, but for what?
That is my job.
Balloon repairman. Got it.
Yes.
So, what are the other balloon repairmen doing out there on the boats?
Oh, that is not a balloon repairman. That is my friend Jacques. He is, well, I do not know if he is very much a friend, you know what I mean? Because he is being a real ass right now.
Hi, Jacques.
Hey!
That's okay. Sometimes our friends are assholes.
This is true. This is very wise. I feel you are a very wise person.
That is true.
Yeah.
Sometimes your friends betray you and you can no longer look at them at the same.
I don't know what you're talking about, Talon.
I choose to ignore that person over there.
Aw, come on, Talon, you don't mean that.
Talk to the hand. And it's Dr. Phyllis Sign.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The return of Dr. Philistine!
And he hands her a paper.
Oh!
It's a restraining order. 5 feet.
He's also a lawyer on the side.
Ah,
I
yes.
miss Dr. Philistine.
Dr. Philistine is a JD.
We are both lawyers here, okay?
I'm just gonna eat the restraining order.
Incredible. Oh, incredible.
Now it doesn't exist.
That was good at letterhead, but okay.
Talon stayed up all night, painstakingly.
I don't know if you noticed, but he is in my mind. So anything I have to do.
Everyone gets a long rest,
Okay,
by the
that was
way.
good.
Yes, absolutely. On the way over here.
5 glorious hours we spent working on a paper.
The bullywug sewing the balloon goes, "Don't I know it, my friend? People have no respect for hard work and the hours that go into it." And the Jacques on the boat goes, "You are going purposefully slow. You are just trying to drag out the hours. Come out and go fishing."
So what is Jock's job if he's not a balloon repairman?
Oh, he is a guard.
And what is your name again? I don't know if we got. We got Jock's name.
You have Jacques for sure.
I was going to ask that question too. I don't think we found his name.
Oh, I am Ribble.
Rebel.
Ribble.
Rebel.
Ribble.
Rebel. That's the best you're going to get out. Keep saying it.
And what is your name?
I'm surprised you know.
Talon.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay, good.
Could you spell that actually?
It is. And then he spells it in Sylvan. No, it is R.
You just say, man. I'm trying to hear it because I'm hearing gribble.
Ribble.
Ribble. It's
Yeah.
ribble
Like-
without a G.
Like ribbit with an L.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was hearing like the guy from King of the Hill.
I've never seen
Dale
King of the
Real
Hill.
Ribble. Yep.
Yeah.
Know what you're going.
Yeah. So I thought
Never
I
not
was
once
hearing
seen
gribble.
King of the Hill, no joke.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's a very.
It looks awful.
Honestly,
It does look
it's-
awful.
It looks awful. It looks
It
like
has
my
its
brain
moments.
would be dying every moment I was watching
You
it.
know, it's actually pretty smartly written for the most part.
Yeah?
It's, yeah,
It's,
it is.
it's
Cool.
kind of deceptive that way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
it is. It's whatever.
I haven't seen a lot of it, but
Anyway, I am Ribble.
He's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
It
Rick.
is like Rebel, but with an I.
Yeah, that's what I said. Rebel.
Ah.
Yes, but you are wrong.
I'm
It is
never-
like Rebel, it is not Rebel.
Never wrong. You will be hearing from my lawyer. Which is my hand. Sued.
You have been served, sir.
So, you fix the balloon. What do you do with it then?
Oh, it goes back in the balloon factory as soon as the balloon factory is repaired, but there is a lot of chaos going on in there right now, so
Oh, lots
you'll know
of
watch
chaos.
yourselves.
There are lots
So-
of repairs going on here.
Yes.
Why? What happened?
Oh, there was a huge explosion, and
Sorry, blue.
there was a huge explosion, and one of the balloons took off into the sky, and there were spears being thrown at it. And I think one of them hit it because after a minute it started going whoop-de-whoop, pop off in the sky, but it was gone. Someone absconded with one of the balloons. Whole big to-do. The factory has been shut down ever since. So I have to work out here with the likes of Jacques.
I mean, Jack seems pretty alright.
Yeah! Do not encourage him. I'm trying to get work done here.
Clearly not. You're talking to us.
Oh, fuck you.
Me Wait,
So
wait,
maybe not the business part.
I like
my apologies for my friend. Could you point us towards your boss? We're actually looking for the leader of this area.
Oh, you made me fuck up my stitching. Okay, I go back one. Okay.
Sorry.
The leader, you mean the king?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, King Gullup is off in and he waves his hand toward a white marble pavilion a few island sections down. And you can faintly hear over the water the sounds of voices and even music coming from the pavilion over there.
Oh.
Yes, all of the courtly proceedings happen over in the bigwig pavilions. The likes of balloon repairmen are not invited to such things, so I do not know about all of you. Are you some sort of nobility?
We're friends with the mailman.
The who?
The mailman.
Glove.
Jeff.
Glove.
Oh, the courier!
Yeah, Jeff.
What is a mailman? Honestly,
You almost sound like some Scandinavian accent.
No.
A male man.
I'm not gonna
what
spend
is
you.
a mailman?
Now that it says that mailman does sound a little redundant.
If yes, that means you have male bullybugs and you have whatever a man is.
Maybe we should go talk to Shock. He's a guard. This guy is beneath us.
Jacques, when you look over, is literally like laying in his boat, like one leg crossed over the other, just dipping into the water, like.
Classic
I
shot.
It's gonna be a long day.
So you know, how would we get over to the pavilion?
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
Oh yes, I mean you can swim in the water if you are brave enough, but
That
otherwise.
sounds stupid to me too.
Even though all of us can definitely swim.
Something about that makes me feel.
Yeah.
Something about that makes me feel like Talon definitely cannot swim. I did not question that until this very moment, but now I am questioning it big time. I forgot to put a couple rocks down. Give me a second.
Can you swim, Talon?
Oh, okay. I was seriously wondering how we were gonna get over there. I don't know if there was gonna be a.
I was going to hail down
ferry
Jacques and
sort
be
of
like, "Hello, Jacques, will you take us?"
Will you take us? I mean,
I like
I mean, the seduction powers of work.
He
So.
probably
Yeah.
would.
Drana's unspecified accent
Just
slips
mirrors
into
them.
yes.
I like the idea.
Persuasion.
I like the unspoken thing here is that Drana is like attracting every
She has no charm.
and like
She
not
is
even
attractive.
trying.
Yeah,
right?
everyone.
just-
It's like the opposite of. It's like whatever the inverse of pansexual is. It's not that you're attracted to everyone. It's that everyone type of thing is attracted to you.
Right.
That's
Just irresistible.
that's what golden dragons
Has
are.
this massive, golden dragon.
Yeah.
Ribble, do many folks come through and get an audience with the king at all?
Oh, many folks do not come through here in general. It is mostly just the bullywugs. Sometimes some, herringon come through every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
A random stranger will come and, attempt to go, and he sort of gestures towards the center of the lake where all of the fog is coalesced. And you guys see over you there are a couple of places where you can see lines, like clotheslines, that have like clothes and things pinned onto them going off into the center of the fog. You guys wouldn't have been able to see the pavilion because you only have 20 feet of vision. My apologies.
Well,
Forget that.
maybe we could see like a
He's still,
glowing.
For
like
a
light.
moment, the fog thinned, and you could see it, and then it was,
yeah.
and then the fog came back in. So all you see in the center is just very thick fog, but you do see a couple of lines from that are sort of going over your heads from some other location in the fog behind you, moving off into that area. And he says, every now and then you have someone who comes in to go, visit the cottage in the center of town. What happens to those people? I do not know.
Wait, go to visit what?
Oh, do they go in and never come out?
I mean, I do not see them, but I'm not really looking for them, so...
Yes, but what is this?
They could have left and maybe I did not see. I am not a stalker, you see.
I think you're very protective. I think you would see if they came.
So, how do you feel about this cottage in the center of the town?
I do not have strong feelings.
Have you been there?
Oh, why would I go?
Why wouldn't you go?
I mean, do you go to random people's houses and say, hello, I would like to see your house?
Sometimes.
So who lives there?
I mean, we have done that before.
That's true.
This is
Kind of
D&D,
our
so we
thing.
may have done that.
That's why
Hello,
we're
can we see
here.
your house?
Because right now, we don't necessarily have an invitation. But we
Yes.
need to go talk to them.
Actually,
Who lives there?
Talon, do you have any more of that
Who
letterhead?
lives in the cottage?
The
I'm
letter?
assuming Lorna.
No, I only made one. It was
This
for a
is
bit.
located in downtown somewhere.
She ate the percentage. It took me 5 hours to make one.
I didn't go to Kinko's and get copies made.
While
Do you have any more of that painstakingly hand-made letterhead that I saw you working on last night for 5 hours?
While they are talking with Ribble, am I able to just little dagger about a section of the balloon out to use as paper?
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
That
really
is
pissed.
definitely gonna.
Yeah. Also,
That is definitely gonna take a stealth check if you don't want to be seen.
Okay.
Okay.
can they even read? Is my main point.
That might play to our benefit.
It's not so much about them. Hold on, I got
It's
this.
just kind of look official.
All right, make me a stealth check
Oh, poor Ribble.
Yeah.
and fear as the apple. I
A ribble
appreciate you
without a
calling
cause.
it. A ribble without a cause. Respiration. Fuck you.
So I call them rebel.
It's gonna be a 15.
15. All right, give me a second for Ribble over here.
Yeah, that's.
Jack could distract him.
Oh man, we could do another fight because of you. I just now realized what the ramifications of.
Oh, man.
Well,
I love
you.
the-
This is true. I mean, if you had communicated this, then Drama would maybe be willing to try to distract Ribble.
Yeah,
But
if you
haven't
had communicated it, you could have gotten help
Or if someone had a flyer from the carnival, we
and
could
maybe
just taken that.
advantage.
Or the person.
But that did not happen. And Fear, you step forward. You are small, and it is foggy. And Ribble is talking to your friends. So you're like, maybe I got this. At the same time, he is actively sewing the balloon. So you sort of like move around the side of it, and a moment later, as you're cutting, there's a and Ribble around the side. What are you doing?
I'm trying to help, and this thing isn't very good with the sewing, and I'm sorry, I haven't done this
That's
before.
because it is a knife.
Is that not what you're using?
All right, make me deception check.
Oh, my God.
Way to think on your feet, my man. That was really good.
Very smart.
That's a 12.
You have inspiration if you want it.
I'm using it.
Please.
Why didn't I use that on the stealth check?
I don't
damn it?
know.
Forgot about it.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. 17.
Okay, better.
This is not how you sew. See, this is why laymen should not be getting into the balloon repairing business. You have to have a license. And he starts like pushing you
yes.
away.
You've gone through so much training, Ribble. We know. we value your service.
Listen, Rebel, my...
Thank you.
I don't value the service, okay. Rebel, listen. My friend here was doing something stupid. And we are sorry that he ripped your balloon. We just want to see the king. We was wondering if you can just, help us see him without being attacked by all his guards and stuff?
I mean, no. I am a balloon repairman. I am not part of the Saudi court.
I really think we should talk to
Hey,
Jacques.
so, I was gonna say,
I really think we should
hey,
talk to
Jacques, Jacques, could you get us in to see the king?
Because we're getting nothing from this guy, okay?
Oh, you can.
No, you say, hey Jacques, and he's like, oui. You say, okay, can you get us in to see the king? No.
Why not?
Do not want to.
Okay, does anyone have a flyer from the carnival? Or
Could you,
I don't even think he's
could
gonna
you be
care, man.
persuaded in some way? Is there something of interest to you that could get you to get us in to see the king?
I have heard of this thing called a horsefly.
Yeah.
It is the largest. It is a fly as big as your head.
Yeah, sounds about right, yeah.
You could get me one of these things?
Get you one of those things?
Yes.
Great, now we're
Where?
going on a fetch quest.
I do not know. He asked if I could be persuaded. I was giving the means of my persuasion.
What about if we get you a fly?
Oh, there are lots of flies, and his tongue snaps out 15 feet and yoinks a fly from the swamp air and just...
What about if we get you a horse?
What?
What is it? Horse?
I don't know if they have horses.
What is it?
Those are not
Horse?
easy to find here in the Feywild. Okay? How about we not go promising things we don't have
Oh, well,
access to?
but horse people are easier to find.
I thought you were about to say something real offensive right there. Where's the people?
I don't know if she didn't say something really offensive right there. She's offering to give him a horse person.
Also, not the preferred nomenclature. You insensitive prick.
They prefer the term centaur?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I fucking hate myself. I have a piece of parchment in my bag.
I was wondering, I was like, he's a wizard, doesn't he have parchment?
I also have a whole ass book that I can just take pages
I
out.
love that you just let it ride. He got to figure that out on his own, man.
I did.
That's been a long couple of days.
I was like, he's
He's
got
not the
Okay.
smartest wizard.
It's okay, friends. It's
I'm book
okay.
smart.
I'm
So-
book smart.
We just lied to this problem, alright?
So, real quick, I'm going to take the parchment out of my bag.
I'm dying about the horse.
Well,
We are going to cast illusory script on it.
Ooh.
And put together like a message on or from clearly not my handwriting, or make it look real noble and stuff. That these
I love
people-
that.
Make it look how noble as shit. That's what magic
He's like,
spell.
I'm gonna make it look like that letterhead looked that
Yeah.
Talon made in 2 seconds instead of 5 hours.
But to say that we have information on Sir Talavar and the balloon that went missing that seemingly has destroyed.
I want to bring
This is
some
why he's good at what he does. That's why we bring him along.
This is why I didn't bring him up when he was talking about the balloon that went.
I mean, guys,
We're not gonna sell him out. We
Guys.
just need to get an audience with.
we could have just gone.
We just need to get in there.
Why didn't we do Plan B? Which is, I rip off a piece of my shirt. Let me finish. I use Dr. Philistine to do minor illusion to make it look like a horsefly. We give it to him, and then he just takes us to the king. Oh, okay.
I mean,
Bad idea? No, it was a bad idea.
No,
No, it was dead
no, you're
silent.
just waiting.
It was
You're just
dead
waiting your
silent.
option.
Okay.
I mean, I can imagine an apple and try to eat it, but it's not the same.
What happens when he tries to eat the shirt?
Does it matter? We'll just say that it tastes bad. But I get it. It's a bad idea. Let's go with.
I mean, just saying they could cast prestidigitation to make it flavored like a fly.
Okay.
Texture though?
Someone else cast minor illusion to make it textured.
Alright, fine. I guess we'll go with the paper
No,
plan.
I mean, that sounds
no.
No, that sounds like a great
I'm
idea.
not talking to this one right there. Okay.
It's coming. I knew it was coming.
5 foot.
I'm just gonna invade that 5 feet space.
You can
I'm
tell
just
to
going
someone else.
towards
Okay,
Touch
we
it.
need to
It's
squash this beef right now.
Sorry.
The fact is, I was only okay with leaving you with the trees, okay? And the only reason is because I know some of those trees, okay? And I went back, and I knew that they were good people. I know they look like rough.
No, Terrence.
I'm very familiar.
Or Tyreek.
Not those guys, but the other guys. And I knew you were going to be okay.
Listen, let's not all fight in front of these two frogs.
Sir,
No,
sir,
Make me the steps in check.
your idea is fabulous.
Did you know those trees?
They look familiar, okay?
Oh, so all trees
all
look
trees look
familiar
the
to you.
No, they don't. Wow. You just made me racist towards trees.
Wow, this is the second time you've been
No,
racist.
I know what
Going
you
down
tree and
this.
birds. You're like, I know a few, alright? Alright.
Not all trees are birch trees.
Right. 20. Dirty 20.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to roll insight?
Yeah, contested insight. Yeah.
I can't just have that. It was
No, when
mid
it's-
that 20.
If it's
When
against an
It's 11,
NPC,
so I guess I believe you. Well, if you really knew Terrence, then...
see, Talon, I never, if they had harmed you, I would have burnt their entire forest to the ground.
See?
Okay, fine.
See?
3 feet. You can go 2 more feet.
I am touching you.
I know, I wish
I
you
have
wouldn't.
my hands on you. Now, to be fair, I have like a 10-foot reach.
A Lord pats John on the shoulder. Baby steps. Baby steps. This will heal, okay?
Let's just get to this king, okay? I don't like how Rebel and Shock over there has been hearing our whole thing.
Yeah, he's just listening to this
I
like,
mean, they seem fairly unconcerned with.
They're weirdly silent now.
They're doing that thing where they pretend they're not listening, but they're listening. Second we leave.
Then maybe we bring up how we killed all those Herringon when they heard what we were talking about.
Let's not do that. We want something from them. We don't want them to make them scared of us.
Please tell me that was not in character when
No,
you
that
said
was not in
that.
character.
I was also
I'm just-
wondering. I
okay.
appreciate the clarity.
Yeah, that was not in
I was
character.
like, bro, don't say that shit out
say that
loud.
No, I almost got into a fight once.
Okay.
I can't, because Amber doesn't, you don't do anything, with the voice, so I was like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't screw us over here.
Okay,
because
so
that's
you-
how we almost got caught up by the trees, so that's what you did.
True. You're not wrong. So Amphere makes an illusory script.
Yes.
Okay, and what does it say?
Basically, these 5 adventurers brought us information on Sir Talavar and your balloon. Your Majesty, please assist them with what they are looking for, as they will be able to find him and bring him back upon receiving more information.
Make sure you do a good letterhead.
Yeah.
Also, who is this letter from?
So my idea is to ask around and see like who may have gone. Well, no, I was like to ask around and see what like nobles may
What about
not
if
be
it's like a
here
wanted?
anymore.
what about if it's like an information wanted that we found like taped to a tree somewhere that we're like, and
Well,
we're like, oh, we have information.
Well, it's more.
Just say it's from the king.
Ideally, it's someone saying, "Hey, help them out when they're looking for information on Lorna and like what and like figuring stuff out here, so that he can just kind of they have the free pass, take them there and we get a little help."
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So, or alternatively, just like a name of like gibberish, because it. Hold on, I'm looking.
Well, Rob
His
said
name
he
could
was
just
going
be
to the
gibberish.
queen. Why did you say
Jingle,
something
jingle.
queen?
No, his name could literally just be
Gibberish.
So all others, the writing appears as if it were written in an unknown or magical script that is unintelligible. I would just hopefully get the signature as unintelligible magical script.
Yeah, you can do it that way for sure.
Sorry. All of my noises are like super nasally, getting over a cold.
Oh, I'm glad you're getting over it. I'm sorry, that's awful. Colds are the worst.
Hopefully this plan works.
Please.
Better
Yes.
than the balloon ribbon
Listen, that was to help this plan.
Okay, so you've made sort of a missive, an official looking missive.
Yeah.
For saying, to King Golub, the 19th.
Yep.
Saying that you've been sent with information about Sir Talavar.
Yes.
Okay.
Or we have some information, but are seeking more so that we can find him.
Okay, you're looking for Sir Talavar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And do you prefer this to, Ribble? Or are you just making it for when you see
Making it
King
for
Golub?
when we see guards, anyone who may stop us from just waltzing in, basically.
Epic, love it.
Oh, we're not giving it to
Gotta impress the secretary. The secretary controls
Witchlight,
all.
You're gonna give him a t-shirt.
Well, yeah, I thought that's
It's
why
true.
you wrote the letter.
You're not
to
wrong.
give the shots and shots to the guard, and you could just help us walk past through everybody.
That's kind of where I thought we were going to.
Yeah, that's why we didn't do the.
That's where I thought we were going to, but at the same time, now that I
we
think
can
about it, I
we can
don't
show
know
this
if he would do
to
it.
Jacques and
Yeah.
see if he would help us out.
Hey, Jacques! By the way, if I wasn't clear before, when Ribble sort of gestured over to the side when someone asked how you could get around to that pavilion, he gestured toward a series of stepping stones that move between
They're hiding.
move between the island that you're on and the next island over. They sort of disappear off into the water.
Cool.
Okay. But before you give it to him, what is our plan with the king? What are we gonna ask the king?
So ideally, we ask. So okay. So we come in, basically say, hey, we have found the balloon. Are looking actively for Sir Talavar. We heard that someone escaped from the facility, and we were hoping to speak to Slack-jawed Lorna to learn more about how we can take him down.
Okay. I remember to say all that because my plan was
Yes.
to get guards and do a full-on invasion.
Oh, so
At the college.
I was specifically thinking that you bring this up to them, and you seem to have a way with
Yeah, I get it. I'm
Yeah.
your favorite. It's okay.
a way with speaking where people go,
You're my favorite too, and you're
yeah,
number
okay,
one.
well, son,
I'm the favorite!
come so far from. Please tell me where you are.
I forgot about that. But I can't take back what I said.
No take backsies.
But it is.
Alright. Cool. So we see the stones?
Yeah.
No?
And
Goodbye, little
Yeah.
men.
yeah, and Alora just goes ahead and starts hopping across them.
Yeah.
She's ready to go.
Great.
Yeah.
It was good to meet you. I
Good
mean,
luck
not
with the
really,
balloons,
but
sorry.
Good to meet you too.
thank you so much.
You're welcome. I don't know why you're welcome, but
Wait,
Ribble and
are
Jacques.
we going that far?
We're going, like,
yeah, let's get right
over-
through there. I don't know if
over-
we're gonna get.
Ribble and Jacques begin to fall back into just ribbing conversation as
Riveting
you guys
conversation.
riveting conversation.
Yay!
Do you have inspiration?
I do.
So, like, we're
Riveting.
talking about
That's what's so
Is there
great is that
like a
works for
little
ribbing
bit
or
right there?
riveting.
I know
love it
exactly.
so much. It was good. There are 5 stepping stones in front of you. They're actually so
Is there
great is that
like a
works for
little
ribbing
bit
or
right there?
riveting.
I know
love it
exactly.
so much. It was good. There are 5 stepping stones in front of you. They're actually mirthful
I can
leap
carry
and
you.
great
Okay.
jumping ability.
Perfect.
And you, as you begin to jump across, not Amphere, Aloran, you would sort of intuit like this was set in place for people who can jump really far.
Okay.
So not difficult for you with your
Right.
mirthful leap.
Could I make it?
Sad horsepower.
The rest of y'all are gonna have to do
Alright.
checks.
I know he
Okay.
can't,
So.
so I'm picking him up.
Okay.
So he stops when he gets to the edge there, waiting for you guys. So, just because I don't know where else I'm going. Like I can see the rocks and jump to the rocks, and I say, oh, there's a spot to go. So I go there, and I'm
Cool.
waiting. So I'm not going anywhere else.
Make me a dex check.
Oh, dex.
Dex save, sorry.
A dex save.
Me or?
Mhm.
Yeah, not us.
Oh.
It's not for the jumps.
Oh, okay. I was like, a dex save? What?
Thank you so much for bringing these. I love these.
I love them too.
They're so good.
And whatever you guys don't eat, I will eat to call home.
I understand
Ooh,
this
please
very
eat
deeply.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You guys watch Aloran.
Masterfully, just fucking.
Yeah, he looks so in his element right now. He leaps across this like a fucking satyr ballerina. Just, you know those ballerina leaps that are just so graceful and beautiful? Your hooves barely even touch the stones as you glide across. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that. You get to the other side.
Maybe it bodes well for the rest of us.
Okay, so we saw how he did that. I can't do that. I'm hoping y'all learned from that.
For the rest of you, it basically, he disappears off into the mist.
Sometimes cool.
Yeah.
Is there any way where, if assuming that I'm just yoded on
Yoded!
on Drana's back, can I help? Like, okay, he did this. He stepped here.
Yeah, sure, I love that.
Like
Yeah.
analysis.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
that looks less slippery, right?
how far is it? Like, I know you said there's a good distance between each one. From where they are to where I am, what's the distance?
There's 5 stones and 10 feet between each stone.
50.
So, 70.
So about 50 feet.
Oh.
So, sorry.
At least.
Well, I was saying,
5
if I'm
stones.
here and there's 5 stones, there's
You're
10
right.
feet between it and 70.
Yep, you're right.
Okay, so 70 feet. Okay.
Oh, true, yeah.
Okay, wait. I've got an idea. So, right?
No! Wait, 10.
No, it'd be 60.
36,
60. It's 60.
20,
60,
30,
sorry.
40, 50, 60.
60,
Yeah, I was
60,
like,
yeah.
70's not right.
I know, no, it wasn't. It was, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. 60 was right.
You knew where I was going, though, because I thought it's 50 in here and then 10, and I did it right. So.
See, I instantly went. My spreadsheet brain instantly went. Okay, so the rocks are 2 feet long. I must have missed that at some point.
Bro, that's what mine immediately did when he said that too. I was like, is he integrating the length of the rocks? I didn't say how far the rocks
Okay.
were.
All right. So when he gets to the other side, he bounces. Listen, he's gonna come back to where he can see them. So maybe that first rock,
Okay.
or the second rock, maybe because you said 20 feet out. We can see.
Yes.
Okay, so he comes back to that rock.
2 rocks in.
Okay, yeah. So I know where we're going, kind of. But here, and he takes the rope and takes a big knot in it and tosses it to Drana.
Oh!
Cool.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
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 Do I roll
Oh,
for
bro,
that?
wait a flippin' second. You disappeared off into the fog by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, then
Because then I realized what I did, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this is fucking stupid.
No,
But-
you get to the other side and you immediately have no idea where the rocks are.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You think one of
Oh.
us should have tied a rope to him?
Oh, that was a bad idea, guys.
I mean,
Does he still have
Okay.
a string tied to him?
I mean, I never untied it, did I?
Yeah, I feel like y'all didn't undo
'Cause I
that.
gave
Who
it to
had the
you.
other end of his string?
You would have had the other end of it.
Was I just holding this the entire time?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because since we were fighting the mud
How
methods
long
even.
is this rope?
How long is the string? Isn't it
I
only like...
feel like it's like 50 to
Standard
100
rope.
feet or something.
The string is a string, it's not a rope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought it was a
no,
rope.
this was
I
rope.
Oh, you guys tied a rope?
Yeah.
To... Oh, we're going all the way back to the mud method thing.
Yeah,
I was thinking
before
of
the
like
mud method.
the shiny
No,
gold
that's
string.
been gone. Like,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
that's
no.
gone.
That
Okay.
one got cut.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
I thought y'all had re-established that.
No,
okay.
no,
No,
So you've got 50
I've tucked
feet
it
of rope
away as a little
connected from you to
memento.
Drana.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already have a rope over on the other side.
Okay. Yeah,
Drana, you're just
That's what I
holding
thought. I
it.
was
It's
gonna
like-
say
I think
So
it's
he
tied
has to be
onto
on
my
the last
wrist.
rock. then.
We'll
He can't
say
go-
that unless
Yeah,
otherwise.
that's true. I guess I can only get to the last rock then.
He can't go to the.
Stand,
Yeah.
stand rows 50 feet, right?
Makes sense. Yeah, so
Listen,
you
I've done
get...
some book learning on engineering. I think I can turn this into a retractable rope leash if we can get him to like.
So it goes taut when you reach the last rock.
Yeah.
You have 2 rocks that you can see.
Okay.
You're in the
Actually,
middle of the water.
last rock, am I?
You're, so
No,
you're 10,
so
you're 10
another
feet out
rock,
from...
and then that,
Yes.
and then the landing. Okay.
Yes.
And so,
Alright.
No, you're on the last rock.
Yeah.
Landing.
Yeah.
10 feet
And
to the
we're
other
on the
rock.
ground.
Yes.
okay, yeah,
You can see the landing.
Alright.
okay, yeah.
Talon and Fear and...
Hello.
Wow. And I thought I was a forgetful one.
No, that feels really
And
that feels
Jill.
really legit.
It does.
like, oh, it's like Elena or something.
The only one we have to yell at.
Which is so
basically.
funny, because she's the one that you actually met first, and she's just like, we've had to yell so many names that are not hers. She's not problematic.
She's not problematic, so I never have to think about what her name is. I've had to say that on YouTube several times.
I don't know why.
That was honestly just us blowing
That was great though.
The trick is not to remember the names and never call it out.
The trick
Or
is to
use a
rename
completely
people
different-
whatever you
Oh
want.
my gosh.
So Lauren yells back, I'm almost there, but if you hold it tight, perhaps somebody could follow it along, and maybe if, maybe Anfield or, someone else needs to climb across, we can hold it tight for them.
Great idea! That sounds fabulous.
I'm gonna say that we should probably test this out on the bigger people first, so that we know that it works and will hold.
Insults?
Bigger people.
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
Listen, I am.
Oh,
It's
that's-
not any
No,
comment.
you were a type of something.
See, here's the thing: is I know I can get across. We don't necessarily know that this rope will hold more than 50 pounds.
More than 50. Okay.
It's more can he and I
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
withstand the gravity of someone
I mean,
on it.
you
Listen, I'm just trying to get
you
out
have
and
to
climb
work as
across
hard
this
as I
thing.
do. Yeah.
We know.
But I'm still, 5'10", pretty,
I guess,
Yeah.
muscly, so it's,
Yeah.
I guess I'll climb it first.
Okay.
Makes you feel better.
All right.
does.
So we've got Drana on one end of the rope and Lauren on the other end of the rope, holding the rope up so that people can just like koala climb
Yes, exactly.
across. I'm so here for it.
Talon's coming across.
Okay.
Brace.
I'm
Okay.
gonna need a strength check
Yeah.
from both of you. Since you are helping each other, I will let you both do it at advantage. And then I'm going to need an acrobatics check from you as you climb across this thing.
Yeah, it's a straight.
Things that you don't know are gonna be a thing. in this session.
Inspiration.
Oh, buddy, already?
Oh no! Oh no!
I rolled a 5 for the first one, re-rolled it again, got a 1.
Oh, no, Talon. Okay. Talon, do you want to? I have an idea for it if you don't, but do you want to explain how you fall off of this rope into the water?
Okay.
Which, do you want to hear what we rolled first? Because that could impact
Yes, I
it?
do.
Okay, so I rolled 16.
16, great. Drana.
13.
Okay, yeah, those are good. The rope stays taut.
You're not the problem.
You are not the problem in this equation.
Yeah, just tell me how I fall into the water.
Okay, so in my mind, Talon still has Dr. Philistine on his hand. And he's going, and then as he grips, he realizes, like, oh, this is kind of a glove, and it just slips off in the wet, like, moisture of the fog. So not only do you fall into the water, but Dr. Philistine
Oh.
also falls into the water. Separately. So there's a big splash. Let's make me a luck check here,
Oh, no.
Talon. You can roll a d4 and call out high or low. Or I can give you a coin.
You're due for a good one, man. Come on.
Give me a coin.
Okay, I have coins. Give me a moment.
You trust the one.
I don't know why I went first. Let's go.
I also thought it would just be a passing joke that Talon maybe didn't learn how to swim. And
Does Talon know how to swim?
Oh yeah.
No!
Hopefully it's a yes. That's a no.
oh no!
No.
Well, my luck is.
I will save you!
Okay, so
You were
Talon.
attached to him.
No,
I'll
Matt,
let it go.
Matt, I'm gonna let you decide. I trust your honor whether or not Talon actually knows how to swim.
Can't. You know he can't. And if it does, it's the puppy dog. And it gives me maybe a minute above before I start to sing.
I will say, how far did he make it?
That was what the luck check was for.
Okay.
Not very far.
Not the swimming. The
I'm
swimming
gonna
is
send out a
his
mage
choice.
hand to try to grab Dr. Philistine.
Okay, make me an acrobatics check.
Okay, I get that mage hand has a weight limit, but still, your
You can-
friend.
You can.
I mean, it would.
He knows how much you care about Dr. Philistine.
But I love life, okay?
Now
He literally
And
said,
I feel
I
like-
can't die.
And I feel like life just gave me a 1.
Acrobatics is a 9.
Okay, alright.
That was
Listen, I sent out the mage hand for a reason. I'm still
Surprise.
in my head. I was still on drawing this back.
Oh, that's great. Way to go, you.
That's so sad.
It's like Can't Buy Me Love. Oh, he must be in special ed.
Why didn't we just get shot?
10?
We on a boat.
So yeah,
10 would be an easy task.
Okay.
I was gonna give it to you for an easy task. 9 still doesn't make that.
Yeah,
So
no.
you shoot out a mage hand. It just misses as Dr. Philistine hits the water.
Can
Dr.
I
Philistine
still like
floats.
kick it out of the
Yeah,
water?
sure,
That
sure.
was what I thought. Yeah.
Sure.
Talon, can you swim?
No.
So Talon, the reason I did the luck check is Talon gets just far enough to not be seen by either of you.
Oh
shit.
no.
So like he
Can we-
gets
can
just
we-
far enough
Can we
where.
hear the giant splash?
Oh yeah, you
Where's
hear
Slack?
him fall, and you feel it too, as the line, because you're holding him on the line, so you know he's fallen. There's a big splash. You're near some rocks. They're there.
Trying to grab onto a rock.
I'm going to need you to.
Hey, real quick, and when we hear the splash, Lauren yells, "Donna, drop down so you can get the rope." Right? So I drop down.
Oh, that's really smart.
So I'm lower so you can get to the rope.
All right, at this
Yeah,
point.
I'll throw myself down on my stomach and
Yeah.
like put my arm over the edge to
Yeah.
get it as low as possible.
That's so smart. I love that. At this point, everybody is going to need to roll me initiative.
Well, that's not nice.
This
Actually.
song is called "The Dream Is Collapsing."
It sure is. It sure is Spotify.
Oh, wrong group.
I got a 22. So.
One.
I'm gonna need
22,
some-
oh my
I'm gonna
gosh,
need some chips
epic.
for this.
I got a
You should have
6.
said
We have many different kinds of
Oh,
chips. Take your pick.
I
You have all the
got
chips. You can
Whatever you don't eat will be my dinner. So,
Girl dinner.
So help your girl out.
Are there bowls or anything that I can steal
Oh,
from?
yes, I have them downstairs. If you want to grab them.
Yes.
Left of the cupboard left of the fridge on the top.
Cool.
Yes.
awesome. Can you get a couple?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I also love
Teamwork.
those Fritos.
They're really good. I love those Fritos.
Okay.
There's a reason that I get those Fritos
Lauren
instead
got
of regular
22.
Fritos.
And Fear is gone.
Yes.
Drana, what did you roll?
14 question mark?
Alara.
3.
3.
I think that's the lowest I've rolled for
Talon.
Yeah, 14.
Oh, Talon, come on,
You're
man.
just having a rough
I need
day,
your
my
rolling
guy.
luck to turn
Can
around.
you use some
Do
real
you
dice?
roll actual dice?
No, he uses.
This is the problem.
And it also gave me bad luck.
Well, and see,
Maybe we need to get
and
you some
see,
new ones.
you've got to learn how to manipulate them
You just
because
saw
I
me
swear.
flip a coin.
Well, I know.
You
But
flip
like,
it
what
really
the
well.
problem was, it wasn't your coin.
At one point, in like my first game here, or my second game, I was sitting over here, there was this tree right next to me, and I realized that if I rolled my dice in a way that it then rolled up against the tree, I got a nat 20 almost every time.
Wow.
I was just like,
She's like, listen, use what you can. Epic. Let me throw a
What
couple
was your
more off.
initiative?
I was 6 plus whatever my dex mod is, so I think it's an 8.
Okay. I'm going to.
7 or 8.
chippies.
I was like, that music is everywhere.
What is it called? The
pull
Dream is
this out.
Dying?
Oh, hold on.
Let me get in on that.
The crack cookies.
Right. I have at least one.
Ah, well, leave them one.
This is my third one.
Yeah, I've had like 3 or 4 at this point.
That's okay, y'all are just making up for me because for whatever reason, it just doesn't do it for me.
What doesn't?
The crack cookies.
Man, that's
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I've met more people that just don't like them
Yeah.
than people that do.
Well, it's like Skyline chili. There's nobody that's just like, yeah, it's okay. You either, oh my god, it's the best thing, or like, yeah, doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah.
If I knew what Skyline chili was, I guess I would agree with you. But
The Cincinnati chili.
They do
Yeah.
just serve with spaghetti.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Like it's like sweet chili.
Cinnamon. Lots of.
Like pineapple pizza. You either
Yeah.
ate it or you're not a real
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's nasty.
Those are your only two options.
No.
You ate it or you're not real.
Give me a pepperoni.
You either
pizza.
hate it or you're not scared to love new things.
It's gonna be a check, and then I can be like, Anfir, hold on, and I'm metagaming, but
No. Y'all can communicate, like, talking is a free action. Y'all can yell to each other
Brian
and
also
say
is
what you're...
Also, probably not give it to Anthea. He's the smallest.
Sorry.
Did I say Anfir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
gonna
gonna
give it to me.
Well, he's on the other side. You have to give it to
You
her.
have to give it to me.
Oh, that's not what I was gonna do. What my brain went like, yeah, you can grab the rope, and then what can happen is I can yell for him to like really hunch down, and then I can do like we can pull it really tight, really fast, and it'll launch you up into the air, and then you can like launch backwards and be like, okay, you're safe.
Because we should bring him to our side so I can hear him.
Now, question: when I fell back down to earth,
You would be right next to our
What's
healer. You would be right next to our healer.
I can spare the dying and cure wounds. So we got
okay,
you.
I guess if that's the plan, I'll do anything to get out of this.
Alright, so what do you yell, Drana?
I yell, grab the rope! and then I yell at
Lauren.
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 Oh, Lauren, thank you.
Lauren.
Oh, like Kylo Ren.
Yes.
Solo.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And I'll yell at Olorin, like, hold steady or whatever, like, brace!
Okay.
You're like, oh!
I mean, I'm pretty braced in this one. I'm down on
It's
the
like,
ground.
yeah, it's down on the ground.
Dug in here.
This
so.
is true.
Okay.
That'll be my action. That's what I'll do.
Okay. So you're gonna yell at him, and that's a free
And
action.
try to get the rope as low as I can.
Okay.
That's it.
So are you holding an action for if something happens?
Sure, if I hear dying sounds,
Dying sounds. I wonder what that is.
then I will hand the rope off to Alara and go.
Okay. Is the plan for, like, once Talon... I feel like I understand the plan, but I'm just checking. That once Talon grabs the rope, you're both going to pull up?
At least I'm going to.
Right. Okay, so that would be your held action then.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So both of you would have the held action of, once I feel Talon on the rope, we're going to both pull up. So that can happen before it gets back around to your turn.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That is Drama's turn. It is Talon's turn. Talon, you're at 1
I would
HP.
like to grab the rope.
Okay.
Talon, grab the rope.
Immediately grab the rope.
So Talon, you manage with your puppy paddle to get just up to the surface of the water and find the rope there waiting for you on the surface of the water. So you do not have to swim out of the range of these two marrow in order to grab the rope. So you manage to grab it. That's it? Do you say anything?
I look back at the people who bit me, realizing that a month from now I'm gonna be like one of them.
Oh my god.
I am envisioning life with like down there.
Please.
See, I will see you soon, brothers. Alright, I got the rope! Pull me up! Pull me up!
Not Anfir. I would keep wanting to call you
Oh,
Anfir.
Lord.
At least you remember it's your name.
Like, I've got Anfir down.
Right.
She doesn't have to yell at you two.
5
fairness,
letters.
He's the one that she fought
I
with
know.
first, and he immediately introduced himself. He's like, I'm Anfir. Here's the situation that we're in.
Help me.
No one has been communicating with me. No, you were the one not communicating.
Yeah.
Like a
He
bitch.
introduced himself as Talon.
Oh, that's true.
You did!
Oh my god.
That was only to the Harengon. That wasn't to you.
Okay,
I
anyway.
introduced myself
The
as
situation is that it is, so you two both pull up. I need a
Yep.
strength check from both of you.
Also, guys, there's murder
Just a
people down
strength
here.
check, not a strength save.
What's
Nat 20.
Amazing!
Yeah, amazing indeed. I never roll like this. You
That's
kidding me?
incredible!
18.
Epic. All right. So with that nat 20, I'll let you add something extra. You both very easily, like you were prepared. You're both strong. Talon is soaking wet, but he's not that big. How big is Talon?
I don't know,
He's a human.
5. I would say 5'6", but after those bites, I may be shorter.
Slightly. You both yank him up out of the water. I will let you add something extra with your nat 20 because you are being pulled and not moving of your own volition. They don't get attacks of opportunity on you.
Yeah, survival.
You are standing on a 10-foot tall ledge. So as long as he's holding it up, you are at least 5 feet above the water now.
Okay, that's great.
Okay. It is...
Wait, just telling
Tal-
you movement?
that was Talon's turn.
You get
Yeah.
movement?
So you grab the rope. What do you do?
Can I climb towards him?
Absolutely you can.
You climbing towards him or towards us?
Well, if I climb back towards y'all, I will still have to go
He's
past
gonna have to do it again.
That's
true.
That's
And
true.
I never want to do that again.
That's
In
true.
the opposite
Okay.
direction.
Yeah, I am climbing towards him.
Yeah. With his nat 20, I will say that they're holding it tight enough and sort of even helping you out with making it sort of a slide down instead of a straight
Yeah.
crawl across and make it easy for you to climb across. Plus the adrenaline's pumping, you know what I mean? So you make it over to the rock that he's on. He is bloody as fuck. Like he's got a huge chunk bitten out of his side and you can see like something has bitten his shoulder. He's wet. Dr. Philistine isn't here.
I kind of stay back. I don't know when I might transform.
The next full moon, I need you to get the fey curse that makes you believe you are legitimately a lycanthrope.
So Lauren's still like just braced with this thing, like, laying back with it, and Talon flops on the ground next to him, and he's complaining about this, and Lauren goes, I don't think that's how it works, friend.
No, they bit me.
No, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine.
I'm not. I mean, I'm looking into the water, and I think that's part of my stomach right there.
It's I'm from you. I'm telling you, this is not how it works.
Okay, we are back around. Unless you have anything else you want to do, Talon, we are to Alara and then Hanfear on deck.
I mean, I do still have that potion that
You
we don't know.
inconsolable.
Yes.
I still have that potion that we don't know what it does.
Maybe now is not the best
Yeah, all right, fine. I want to try it.
Maybe.
I want to try it next time.
Yeah, how many hit points you got, man? Like,
3 point. Okay.
trying to help you out.
Guys, I made it through. Now it's your turn. Now, be careful. There are fish people down there, or mermaids. Don't know which one. They both bit me, and I am bleeding. Both internally and externally. So, it evens out.
He doesn't look so good.
Okay, I'll go next then to cross so I can get to him.
Okay.
Wait, are you gonna
Aurora's coming
cross?
down.
Wait,
I mean, I'm not. Am I gonna? I can't see them.
that's what I was gonna ask. Cause are they?
They're still in there.
I mean, we still have to get across.
They're under the murky
Somehow.
water. Y'all don't
This is-
see anything.
This is
Yeah.
true. We,
Oh,
they
they
still
went
have to
back
get across.
underwater.
They never came up.
Hence
Oh,
why I
'cause you
told
were in the
them.
water. I got.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I told
So
them
I
I'm a
have to
good
go across
teammate.
that.
Okay.
Like a good...
What did
He's
you
not
He was
wrong.
staring at you, and you were just.
The sass is well
What
played.
did you say?
I said that's why I told y'all about the fish people, like a good teammate would. You know, warn another teammate if there's something you need to be warned about.
You know? Yeah. Okay, Alara, what do you do?
That makes sense.
Are you climbing across?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a smart thing
You
to do.
two make me. You'll keep your strength check since we're in turn order right now. Make me an acrobatics check to climb across.
6.
Okay. Do you have
Wait,
inspiration?
Do you have inspiration?
I do not.
Can I give her inspiration?
Can
This
she
rope.
give herself guidance? That's usually, I mean, she can give herself guidance. That is not usually how it works. No. I will let you if you want to give her your inspiration, if she wants to take it.
Okay, well then I'll just turn it
I'm
in.
gonna roll my dice.
I mean, be careful because I did roll a 1 with my inspiration.
It's
I mean, if I'm going to
You went from a 5 to a 1.
Okay.
I can swim though.
You are wearing heavy armor, though, aren't you?
Medium.
Medium armor.
13.
Epic. Okay. So for a moment, you feel Ilara slip, and you tighten the rope back up. And you hold on for a second. There's like a scary moment, and there's a splash beneath you in the water, but you manage to continue to climb across all the way to Aloran. Well done. All right, Anfir.
Okay. Since I'm small, am I gonna be able to make it across the entire thing 60 feet in one go?
Oh, great question. Because we're in.
I wish you had asked
We're
the
in
question.
movement.
She just got
Yeah,
across.
if yours was a dash action and that was your movement, then you would have been able to make it 60 feet. But he can't. Yes.
I mean, you could always risk it and ride on my shoulders because I'm still gonna have to hop across. But then if I go down, you go down.
Yeah.
So you could make it 50 feet, is what you're saying.
Okay.
You would be
You
almost.
could stop at another rock. Drop down on the rock before
Before I go,
Aloran.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and try to replicate the sound of Talon's splash about 30 feet that way.
Ooh. Does minor illusion do sound?
It does sound or image. You cannot combine them.
Okay.
Couldn't find like a rock? Just going in the water? No, sorry.
I'm struggling with finding things today.
I just don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find it. I'm trying to say just
Well,
it's gonna be a heavy sound.
But would the sound move, or would the vibrations of the water move them?
Yeah, because they are underwater.
I'm just hoping that.
He's like, I'm just trying things.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, I
get
didn't have much planned.
Make me a deception
Because
check.
the sound cause vibrations.
Sound is vibration.
16. Okay.
Okay.
There's a couple of good deception checks. I didn't think I was. These are the first deception checks I've rolled all campaign.
Anfir is learning he's decent at deceiving people.
Listen, I'm learning from Talon. I learn things. I use books.
Anfir has not, or Talon has not really been good at deceiving people. He just tries it more.
That's how he's learned.
Weird,
It's like
I
what
have a
not
plus
to
4
do.
to it,
100
so-
ways not to do it. Yeah. And then after doing that, I basically climb over Drana's shoulder and just kind of scuttle my way about 20-25 feet, whatever my speed is.
Okay. Make me an acrobatics check.
Alright. 17.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Nice. He is small,
I got
but he
used to
is
climbing
squirrely
around trees
and
stuff
lighter
back in the goblin world.
on the rope. So you manage to get your 50 feet across. You can drop down on the rock before.
Or would it still be 50
Aloran?
feet? Because did I
10,
use a
20, 30, 40, 50.
Oh, fair. If you did minor
Yeah, minor
illusion, you'd
illusion's
only be able to
Oh,
get
no,
25.
yeah, you're
so-
not 50 feet.
So
You're
at 20, I'll
10,
stop and
20.
drop down on the rock that's
On a rock?
10 feet away.
Okay.
Things.
you.
Well, I can't make it to 3.
He can't. Yeah, he'd be hanging on the wire between the two
Which
if
would
he
be
was
even
25.
So you're gonna drop.
No, he's gonna stop and drop on that.
worse. Onto the rock.
What about if you just stayed on
No,
the
I
road?
agree with
But
you.
if
It
we
would not
go
necessarily
next,
be worse.
then
It's just up to whatever.
This is
you
true,
choose.
but I'm gonna pass him.
but he's still on the rope while you pass him.
But he's
But
not
he's on the rock,
Oh.
so
Now
now
he's on the rock,
Oh, yeah.
so I can like untie it, chuck the rope over to Aloran, and then go.
Listen, how far do you think you can throw 50 pounds?
I cannot jump the distance. You'll have to toss me.
And accurately throw 50.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's-
That was Anfir's turn. We're gonna be back up to Oloran.
Okay.
Listen, I have had enough frustration trying to get fucking what's his nuts Astarion across gaps.
Oh my gosh, it's always Astarion with me too.
Oh yeah, I literally
He's
just
such
pick
a
him up and
prissy
throw it.
princess.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like with
He's
B3.
fabulous.
I know, I love him.
But he ain't
But
got the jumps.
he
Yeah,
ain't got
he
the,
does.
and I like headcanon that he's just like, no,
Right.
I'm not doing that.
I'd rather
I'm
disarm
just gonna
it.
feed my
I come back, I'm
birds.
like, bitch, what are you doing over here? And it's like,
Yep. Oh, I'm working a dirge barbarian, so I just throw him now.
amazing. I love that so much.
I'm running.
Okay,
the-
Aloran, it's your turn.
the
Draw on
OG
deck.
Yeah, okay, so,
wizard, sorcerer,
yeah.
so I can jump like this far.
Okay, so you.
Strength is a dose.
I think it's gonna be another situation where I'm holding my action because I can't really do much.
You can communicate with Drana.
Yeah, I was gonna say I yell across to Drana and so are you coming now?
I guess.
Well,
I'll be on my way.
Well then, just keep the rope on and let me know when you get there and we'll pull it tight again.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know what else to do.
I also realized I probably should have said, "Hey, I'm not all the way there yet."
Well, he knows you're not all the way there because
All right, so
she doesn't, but he does.
I'm holding any actions. So.
She'll figure it out soon.
I'll
What would you
probably
would you
come
like to
across
prepare
you and
a
be like,
particular
"Oh,
action?
Can I
That's not right.
And just
Would you like to climb up on my
figure out what
shoulder?
the action is when it comes
No,
up?
that's not how it works.
No,
No.
you may not. No, sir.
That's not how holding the action.
I mean, I'm going to be prepared to just my action's going to be to either.
I do let people, if you want to just move yourself in initiative, so like, if you want to say, I don't want to do my turn yet, I want to wait for Drana to do her turn.
Okay.
You can do that.
Oh.
That just moves your place in initiative to after her. So you don't get to keep that good place in initiative. But you can, that's basically saying, I want to wait completely to see what she's going to do.
Do what you got.
Let me just can I have a hold action that is either tighten the rope or let some slack out, like
Sure, based on what?
based on whatever happens. Like if
You
somebody
have to have a
falls
trigger.
in, then I want to be able to pull it tight. If I can't.
You have
do
to have
that.
a trigger for a prepared
Okay.
action.
All right.
So you have to say, if this happens, then I'm going to do
Okay.
this.
Yeah. If,
Because remember, in initiative, the concept is like, all of this is kind of happening at the same time. Like,
Right.
everything's rushing and going.
So, my action I'm going to hold is if I hear the rope, so if I hear somebody fall in, I'm going to start pulling.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Sounds great.
There you
okay. All right. We are on to the marrow. Did you already scoop Dr. Philistine out of the water?
It's still with the mage hand, yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Which I would have had the mage hand following.
Y'all can't see in the murky water?
go. No.
Nothing seems to have happened.
Okay.
Although
Seems
Talon
fishy.
knows something happened.
He already said he communicated with you guys. Drana, it's your turn. Talon on deck.
Alright. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm not going to leave you behind. So I'll start hopping. And then as I'm leaping towards this... Well, I guess as soon as I start moving, I will see him there. And I'll be like... Because he'll come into the 20-foot cone. Circle, whatever. And then I'll... So once I hit that rock, I'll land next to him and be like... You wanna use me as a starting post, and you can go all the way across this time?
Sorry.
You want to? Drana lands next to you, and he's like, "Would you like to climb up on my shoulders
Please.
again and dash all the way there?"
Yep.
All right,
Sounds great.
awesome sauce.
You try to be able to do it.
So
Okay.
I'm on the rock.
If
next
you're
to him.
going to pick him up and carry him, you will not be able to dash.
I'm not picking him up. He is going to, on his turn, he's gonna.
Oh, okay.
Eat.
So he's gonna climb onto you on his turn.
And then climb the rope. Yeah.
Oh, so you're like reestablishing the rope
Yes.
connection.
Just
Got
like
it. I'm
on,
with you now.
on the rock
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Epic. Okay.
That's why I was like, don't let go of the rope.
Fair enough.
Just throw that back.
Multiple
like,
reasons to not let go of
Just
the
full
rope.
Okay,
lazy
I'm gonna
Lazy
need
boy
you.
here does not want to get lost.
I'm gonna need a new
Wait, what's
strength check from you.
No.
Strength check from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Check.
Nat 20 again? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
You need to use his dice. Like,
No
what the
way.
fuck?
I never. Like, it's right there. Like, it's,
That is so impressive. Give me that.
You guys have two different reactions.
I got it. 2.
Very different.
you should have put an O on the end of it. It gets better.
Is it a nat one?
Is another 2?
Yeah.
Is it a nat one?
It is a 2.
Oh, okay.
So that's a total of 5.
Okay, you got a nat 20. She got a 5.
Can we split the difference and make it okay?
I will let you. I reward nat 20s. I will let you explain how Aloran salvages this situation.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
I'll let you have it. You got to make some shit up.
I have an idea, but it's yours. So
All right. Well, here.
If he wants to pass it to you,
let's
that's
play
fine.
this together. You tell me what happens to you, and I'll tell you how he reacts. How about that?
So this is a strength check for jumping.
We're
holding the
we're
rope.
just getting set up
For holding the rope,
to
yeah.
get the rope set up
So-
so Amphir can climb across.
So my thought is that she goes to dig in and she totally loses her grip because the stones are like kind of mossy or wet or
Yeah,
something,
totally mossy and wet.
and starts like slip sliding like towards you. And so then my thought is you feel the rope go slack and you make that up.
Yeah, and I tighten it up again. So when you start to fall back, I draw back and you reestablish your footing. So
The epic good instincts.
Okay.
I love that. I love it.
You don't die.
good stuff, John.
Yeah. And Anfir does not die.
Yeah.
All right, Drana, that was your turn. Talon.
Cool. I'm gonna hold my action.
What are you gonna hold it for?
Anything. Well, it's either me or the blood loss, but I think I have a mermaid tail, and I said, okay, if somebody goes into the water, I am part of them now,
Oh no.
and I can save you.
Tell you cannot save him. Why don't you get ready to just blast something?
I don't know. I know I can barely see. And I lost a lot of blood, and that looks like one of my organs over there, but I'm really sure I can do this.
Can I hear this?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Guys, somebody get over here quick. Talon's fading hard.
Talon, you can
Yeah.
actually hold an action. Like, prepare an action. Would you like to prepare some sort of an action?
Yeah.
Even if that action is like, are you guys on the other side? You can move further into the land.
I'm not taking a chance until I am too.
I'm still on that rock, right?
You
I haven't
are
moved.
still on that rock.
Right, so
Yeah.
so you're not on the other side. You're
No.
all on the final rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not moving until I'm.
Okay, you're just gonna lay there.
'Cause
Do you want to
strong-
prepare an action?
I don't know what action to prepare.
To leap?
I
You want to try to
prepare
make
the
that
action
leap?
to leap. I put a hand over where I'm bleeding. As I guess I'll
I mean-
prepare the action to leap.
Well, could you?
You don't need to do that. I'm
I'm not
trying
gonna do that. I'm not gonna have action. I am almost dead.
He's
You're
gonna
not
wait.
dead. You're not dead.
You're
Cool,
not.
great, and I'm
But
gonna
you're
wait
not.
until I am healed. I have lost a lot of
You
blood.
can- but that's what I'm saying.
I have
You
that
can-
chance at later into soup again.
But that's what I'm
Alright.
saying. So that's how a prepared action works. If you wanted to say, once I am, like, if I get healed, then I will do this. You could do that. Like, that could be the trigger for your prepared action. You know what I mean?
I know.
Okay, that's fine.
I know,
You're
but I
good,
don't
my
want to get bit again.
That's all good. Okay, then we're gonna jump to.
Wait, I gotta just say, Anthony, you
Alara.
got this.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on our blood-losing friend.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yay.
amazing. We love that.
Yay, healer.
Okay.
What would we do without Alara? Quite honestly.
13.
Die.
Or die. Several times die.
13.
Oh, I feel better.
2d8 plus 4.
And Laura, the
Yeah, the cure wounds is pretty good.
it's
Of
pretty
course,
epic.
now
The
in my
moss
head.
around you,
Transform
You're
into a
just-
fish.
You're
just
there.
broken.
yeah.
the moss around you seems to respond to your nature magic and like grows thicker and more lush and blooms some beautiful little flowers underneath and just sort of make a comfy bed for Talon as you create this as you do this.
I love it. And rest.
If I had a nickel for every time Talon ended up on a bed of nature, I would have 2 nickels, which
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
This is why you're my favorite.
If that, do you have a bonus action you'd like to do or anything? Anfir, you're on deck.
Okay.
You also have your movement.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you do. You could attempt to make a jump.
Good.
Supergirl.
Or we could wait to set up the posts on this last thing so everyone can just be
I
like,
kind of like the post.
that just leaves Drana back there like, I will make the jump.
I will make it. I will make it.
I'll chill. I'll hang out. I'll watch my patient.
Okay, very fair. Anfir, your turn. Lauren on deck.
Double dashing.
Okay. Maybe an acrobatics check? Yes.
That's 6.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, proficiency? Not proficiency.
I am not.
Inspiration?
Do you have inspiration?
Nope.
Fuck.
Used it.
This is a great moment to remind you all that if someone, I try to be very generous with inspiration, but if you feel like someone does something that deserves inspiration, feel free to remind me or say so. Like, I'm only one person.
Amphir's trying really hard and needs some inspiration.
That's not really one.
Amphir, you start scuttling across.
It didn't work, sorry.
That's okay.
There is a moment of slack as Drana slips on the slick rock surface, which is quickly fixed by Aloran. Snapped back tight. But in that snapping movement, you're jostled.
I'm absolutely imagining that I just kind of
and the
fling
rope-
up, sling
Yeah,
style and
the rope is already wet. Like,
Yeah.
it had to lie in the water, so it's slick and difficult to hold on to, and there is a splash.
Where? How far did you make
Great question. Make me a luck check.
it? Do you need a coin?
I have coin.
He has coins.
Coin.
If you
Gotta
have
find
wares.
it.
Do the dice, man. Do the dice.
You got Drana?
Could she has
Yeah,
wares
she's
if you have
like
coin?
off with him.
No,
I just
got
put
it.
him there because I can't
The
balance
dice
him on
is
there.
better.
Whoop.
Shit.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah,
That's
you didn't
bad.
say nothing.
That's
You just
bad.
flipped
All
it.
right.
Could you
Right.
The other side is a 1.
Oh.
That's 0.
Okay. He then has the same things happen to him that happened to Talon. He dropped in the fog somewhere where you guys can't see him.
No.
You two are basically the same.
How is this our hardest battle?
Right.
How is our hardest battle of rope?
This is not our hardest battle.
Because we can't just hit
Do you
things.
not remember the herring gun? That was our hardest
Did you
battle.
not remember
Awesome.
With action long
Still
speed.
do
not remember
No.
getting
Kill some of them. This is just a rope.
Did you not?
How
Did you
is
not
Jetpack kicking our
remember
ass?
getting catapulted back to see your patron when you almost died?
Yeah. But
No,
I mean,
not-
to be fair, pretty
Yeah,
bad
but we
on
took
with
some of
this
them
one.
down. This is a rope. We're felling basic gym.
You would be surprised how hard it is just to dangle from something. As someone who did that in their workout today,
Yes.
just literally hung from
Oh, yeah.
something, was like, I can't do 30 seconds.
We had to do this in the military, where we would make rope bridges. Like we did a whole thing where like there was training where you would have to like tie the rope bridge to yourself. The rope to yourself. One person would forge the river and then get to the other side. And we had to train like how fast you could set up a rope bridge where everyone could koala climb across. It's not easy. It takes
No.
strength. If it makes you feel any better, something else could have happened if you guys weren't doing this. So,
I mean, yeah, if we were hopping.
all right.
There's a Tarrasque in the middle there that we got to totally
Amphir.
avoid.
Can Amphir swim?
Yeah.
There's a Tarrasque in the middle.
Amphir grew up in nature. He can swim.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Great.
So Amphir at least can swim. You hit the water. Everything is very disorienting for a moment. It's murky. You can't really see anything. How tall are you?
I am.
Why didn't we just ask Jacques to ferry us across?
I said that
Yeah,
earlier.
what's his face?
No, we
Ripple
talked
is over
about
there,
that.
like just
That was-
hearing, ah!
Yeah.
I was up here with
What
him
the
until
fuck is
very
going on over
recently.
there?
So it's right from
You
cutting
like
my
a
back down
horse
my
It is so easy to jump over a couple of rocks.
Why didn't we just go with the Terra shirt plan?
I am 3'4".
Okay, good to know. All right, that was
You know, small like herring
Amphir's
guns.
turn. That was just your movement. You have an action.
Can I see anything
you've
once I
also-
hit the water? I guess. is the
No,
question.
not right now. It's just murk. You have 5 feet left still of movement because
Okay.
you dropped in at 20 feet.
Uh-huh.
And you have an action
Okay.
and a bonus action.
Am I also still able to send the mage hand along, since that's just kind of floating?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna send mage hand with Dr. Philistine up to the final.
I appreciate
Okay,
it.
drops Dr. Philistine on the ground on the other side.
Priorities.
Yep.
Dr. Philistine is safe, guys.
Even in your hour of death, you
Dr.
chose someone else.
Philistine.
Beyond that, what do I have to work with?
Just so you know, you're like you're at the square that's
You know
directly
you're next.
perpendicular to the rock.
You okay?
Oh, okay.
So it would take 5 movements, hypothetically, to climb up on the rock.
Also, I can turn into a merc person, so.
I healed you. You cannot.
I am fully headcanon that this conversation is actually happening between Alara and Talon. He's like, I could turn into a merperson now. Alara's like, no, you can't. I healed you.
Go to
I
bed.
fixed the curse. Shut up and go to sleep.
Laura, I tried telling you, you would not believe me either.
So that was my full
Fix
movement,
it,
and I
that
can't
tracks.
try to cling to a rock.
You have 5 foot left of movement. You could try to cling to a rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to cling to the rock.
But they bit me.
Okay. He's not on the rock,
Yeah.
but he is able to come
Yep.
over and kind of grab onto it
Yep.
with his 5 feet of
There's
slippery
Jack on the
foot.
door in Titanic, got it.
Exactly.
And trying to think if there's anything I can do here.
That's a bonus action. Could he pull himself out?
Sure.
Can I hold an action? Or how high is this rock? If I'm clung to it, if
Each of
Drana
these
reaches
rocks
down,
is
am I
5
gonna be-
foot out of the.
Okay, so if Drana reaches down, am I going to be able to hold an action to help her get me out?
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
doing that.
Okay. Great. Love that. Okay. It is Alorn's turn.
Okay.
The rope has gone slack again. Suddenly there's no weight on it.
Yeah.
With
So-
a slightly smaller splash.
So Aloran turns around and leaps over to the next spot.
Yeah, because
And-
you had an action held
Yeah.
for if you heard a splash, right?
Yeah.
What was that action?
Well, it was to tighten the rope.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so
Right.
you're going
So-
towards the house.
Yeah. So basically, I'm pulling that with me to tighten up, and so I'm
Oh,
jumping up
nice.
there and pulling
Very
it,
nice.
So
Love that. Mirthful leap.
yeah.
Got it over
So-
there.
So he'll hop up there and he's holding it tight. And now I don't know how realistic this is, but I would assume now I'm kind of angled up with the rope.
You
The
are
rope's
back,
going
yeah,
down
because
this
you
way
are
now.
back 10 foot above the water.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, and I back me up a little bit from the edge so that I'm not like right on the edge of getting pulled in by any chance.
It's
So-
more just like the moss.
Yeah, it's
and
fine.
stuff, so-
Imagine. Let's say I'm like about
You guys
10
are
feet
over
back at least. Like
Okay.
I've gotten up on that ledge and I pulled back so
Sure.
that I've got distance to
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. I'm
brace
with you.
myself. Okay. And again.
There are actually, I'll go ahead and let you know, as you get up on this side of the lake,
That's where the Tarrasque is.
that's where the terrace is, guys. There's a wooden structure that stands on stilts above the lake. It's topped by a steep conical roof made of thatch. There's smoke curling up from a hole at its apex. The windows are blacked out. The air carries a smell of burned wood. And one of the clotheslines that I pointed out earlier, attached to one corner of the building, hung with a varied array of garments, goes off into the fog. So there are like stilts that this building is resting on that you could conceivably wrap a rope around if you're trying for something with more. Yeah.
To that end, I'm going to walk myself around it once just to wrap it onto there, and then I'm still going to grip the rest of the rope
Yes,
here. So
love that.
I'm anchored to it, and I can certainly tighten it back up to pretty much keep
Very
myself in
stable.
place.
Physics,
Yeah.
baby.
So
Physics!
I'll let you walk around it.
so yeah.
No more strength checks necessary
Okay,
for
awesome. Even
Alora.
better.
Woo.
All right. So and my again my ready action just going to be to pull it if I feel it go slack again. So
Okay.
Go.
Awesome. Drana, you're going to be next. It is the Marrow's turn. Your distraction pulled one of the Marrow away. But there is one that stayed. It was basically like, you go check that out, I'll stay here where we know things were.
But they said it in fish language, which we're not sure what that accent is.
And,
Tell them what they say.
Oh, I will
and we're
learn in a
gonna
month.
see
I've been transformed as one of them.
20
When I am
to
under
bite
the
you.
sea with my people.
Yeah, your boy is dead.
Okay.
Not even worth
You
shielding.
take 7 piercing damage
Okay.
as you are sort of pulling yourself up, trying to cling onto this rock, and you feel something latch into your calf. And just rip at the meat of the muscle there.
It's not great, Bob.
It's not great. It's
I
not
imagine
great.
that's probably a pretty tasty part though.
Yeah, it's like
Big muscly chunk, you know.
You go for the cat, but for me, it's like stomach and my shoulder.
that's what's in the
Your
water.
entire body was in the water.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so they could have chosen.
That is the Marrow's turn. The other Marrow is gonna start coming back. Drana, it's your turn. Talon, you're on deck.
Alright. I'm going to leap 2 rocks to the rock where Anfir is dying.
Okay, I need an acrobatics check.
Oh god.
And essentially, as I feel the rope, I'm pulling just to keep it tight. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Keep
We'll make
it.
sure that is clear.
Yep.
Oh no! What's going on,
Oh,
man?
no.
I'm just sorry.
I just saved you. Don't do something to kill
No.
yourself.
What'd you roll for acrobatics, girl?
I just saw my acrobatics check.
Oh no.
Natural 1.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Plus 1 is a 2!
I'm gonna say that I don't even care. I mean,
Yeah, a one's a one.
Okay,
Whatever.
so my girl, I also need a dex save.
Okay.
Lord help us.
We're gonna see what this natural
You
one
also
means.
have-
Casey
Nice.
just sapped all the dice luck.
This is a
into one
deck
spot.
save?
Yeah, Casey, you took all
I think,
all
the luck was
all
right
the
here in
luck.
that pink die
Oh
right there.
god
gotta
damn
have a
it,
good
my
plan.
deck save is a 6!
I'm gonna
Oh,
jump in the
no.
lasso and try to cycle him out.
Oh
Or her.
no! Okay,
no! I'm so screwed.
Drana, you jump. You jump, and when you hit this third rock, it's not actually Drana's fault. It fucking moves under your feet. You plant a foot on that, and it shifts and moves underneath you, and Drana goes toppling
Well, that's not fair.
into the water.
What the heck?
I don't like that.
So
Moving
you
rocks
are
is really bad.
also in the water, very near to Anfir now.
Can I still use the last... How much did I move? I moved 10 feet.
10 feet.
Can I still use the rest of my movement?
Absolutely can.
Beautiful.
As you look back, like you land in the water, very murky all around you. The rock's right next to you though, and you see a giant stone face. Like a rectangular face of stone turn, and 2 small eyes out of this stone turn and look at you.
Hi, sir. I'm not gonna bother you. Sorry about that. Bye bye. Okay, I'm leaving. And I would like to try to swim this 10 feet
Okay.
over to Anfir.
Absolutely.
And then I'd like to try to just
Do you have a swim speed? I assume no.
No.
Okay. If you don't have a swim speed, this is of high importance in my pirate campaign.
Is it half?
Then you're half speed in water.
Where would we
Yeah.
hit? Like, where would it list our swim speed if we had?
Where your speed is, if you have any other type of speed, like a climb speed or a swim speed, it'll say that right next to your speed. So like these Marrow, right, have speed 10 foot, swim speed 50 foot. Like it has it right next to that.
Yeah.
And there are lots of different types of races and stuff that have an innate swim speed, but that's not most of land-dwelling races.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my move. That's all of it then, because I only had half of my remaining movement. So that's all my movement.
Okay.
So I'm
Now
assuming
you're on deck.
I cannot do
What's
both.
your plan?
Can I
Well, now
push
that she's near him,
Anfir out of the
I guess I'm
water
just gonna
and pull myself out,
pull the
or
rope.
can I only do one?
try to pull both of them up. We can try.
I would let you, because Anfir
Yeah.
is of a size
Kind of like
that he can be carried. No, for real. Like
Yeah.
you can
No, no,
ride
Your
things.
size.
You can ride things that are one size
Yeah.
larger than you.
Yeah.
So I would let you do him as a bonus action and yourself as an action
Beautiful.
I was also holding an action to
help her.
help
This
her.
is true.
Absolutely, that's true. So that makes it easy to make that the
Teamwork,
case.
love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
I'll swim up to the edge of the rock. I'll grab the rock. I'll take my other hand and like.
Yeet,
Like-
shot put.
Toddler.
Exactly, like
Toddler
on
push.
push, and then, like on the butt, like
On
up you go,
uppies.
and then pull myself out.
I'm just waiting for that fastball special to happen, you know?
Oh my god. We all are. We all are. Okay. Amazing uppies. Love that so much.
Uppies.
Okay, so you...
We live!
Yeah, easy enough with his help. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. You were able to boost him up. There's a slight tearing as she moves you out of the jaws of this thing. And you see the marrow right next to you, slightly out of the water. Just fish, like those slightly cloudy fish eyes, and fangs and fins. But you're up on the rock, and she's able to pull herself up onto it as well. That would be moving 5 feet out of this marrow's range.
Okay.
And would take an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay.
Go for it.
Bite me, I don't care.
Bite me.
Get through these scales.
Oh man, they're rolling well. 23.
Yeah, definitely.
Dang.
Okay.
I have a low AC.
It's got its fangs in Anfear. You see it swing out of the murky water with a spear from behind it.
My AC is 13.
What?
Because I'm a health tank. I'm built
your
to
hit
be
points are high, but your
hit
AC
Yeah.
is
and not go down.
Yeah.
That is 10
12,
points.
10 points?
10
Mine
points
is
of
12,
damage.
so-
You're not raging, right?
No.
So I healed you more than you
That's
even
not good
have.
either.
10 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, my armor class is just.
This spear goes up into your
You're
leg,
not
Drana, and when it pierces through, the other side of it spreads out into like spikes where it's caught in your leg.
Oh, fun times! Great.
And you are grappled.
By the leg.
Yeah.
So is one of my legs like still off the?
It's not
the
that
rock?
your leg is off the rock, your leg is on the rock.
I just have
You just
spear
have
through
spears
it.
through it.
Casually.
Which and grappled, as I know you know, just means that you can't move. So you can still attack, and you just can't keep moving. And you can make a check to get out of that grapple on your turn.
I have an idea.
Okay, Talon, it is your turn. Alara, you're on deck.
Well, now that I know you two are on the rock, I think the idea changes. If I just. Can I Eldritch Blast the thing?
Are they on your rock? Are you guys on
Can we
Talon's
see
rock?
them?
No,
You can see them.
we are
They're 10 feet
feet
away.
away. You guys are on the rock closest to the land, and we are on the next rock.
Okay.
Can I fire an Eldritch Blast at the mermaid that's holding the spear that's through her leg?
Absolutely, you can.
I'm
It's
gonna do that.
partially up out of the water.
I'm gonna do
It is going to have cover, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do unless you want to jump over there and get.
Time I'm jumping.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay, I'll help you instead.
I have my own movement plan. But,
No, I'm good right here. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, because it's halfway in the water and behind the rock on the other side. So unless you want to get closer to that, then it's going to be harder to hit. So that just increases its AC. So go ahead and roll for that.
So 2 does not hit.
No.
Plus 4 is a 6.
Oh, buddy.
Also does not hit.
Yeah.
That would, if it makes you feel any better, that wouldn't have hit even if it wasn't behind cover. So you fire off an Eldritch Blast and it blows into the rock, and there's like a blast of powdered rock as you hit it, but you're just not able to get the angle to.
Then I'm gonna
get
talk
through.
to it.
Okay.
'Cause-
Words can hurt more.
yeah.
At this point, I think you all will see like the head of the stone golem sort of raise itself slightly out of the water, the rock behind where these guys are, and it's just watching what's happening.
Help! They stole Golem!
Okay, I was gonna speak to the fish person, but with new information, I'm gonna speak to the golem.
Yeah.
Can it speak?
Our figure it out. I'm gonna talk to one of them. Hey, rock golem, back there. Listen, I'm sorry that we have disturbed your slumber, but these evil fish people have done a terrible thing, and they are the true victims here. Wait, no, hold on. We are the true victims here. Realize what I said. We are the true victims here. They are the
I
aggressors.
said Laura was about to say something.
Nothing for your breast.
He said, no.
I mean, not for a month, okay? The moon's not even out yet.
Make me a persuasion check. I sent a picture of the rock.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a 17.
Nice.
Amazing. Okay. So you say, we're sorry we disturbed your slumber. We are the true victims here. Anything else?
You should attack these
Marrow.
Yeah, Marrows.
These marrows. Sure, because marrows are birds.
But we're from here. Trust us.
Okay.
I think that's Aloran's first time hearing anything about
Yeah.
from Alara
I think so. Yeah.
about her having experience in the Feywild. So you're sitting there holding this, and Talon's yelling at the stone golem, and you hear Alara go, "But we're from here, trust us."
Yeah.
What?
What's the fuck? Okay. We should come back to that. I'm very confused.
All right, that is Talon's turn.
I can't use because I already used my action, so I couldn't do another one to jump to where he's at.
Yes. Movement. You can use your movement.
I'd like to do that.
Okay, you want to jump to hit where he is. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm open to that.
That is a 10-foot jump. You do not have long enough to do a long jump, so you will have to make an acrobatics check.
Cool.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Cool. 10.
Ooh, okay.
There is a rope in the.
There is a
place,
rope.
so
Yeah. I will say with the Does anyone
You
want?
got off the rope, but
Does anyone want to help him? Does anyone want to help Talon?
I'm doing everything I can right now.
I know you're assisting. Alara, do you want to do anything to help?
How am I supposed to help him?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Blast him with guiding bolt. The momentum will.
Give me guidance.
I mean,
Mage hand slap his ass right when he's almost there.
Mage hand is still there, but they don't fucking do a whole lot.
Just goose him real good right here, you know?
As I'm in the air, make sure you're
5
pushing me.
pounds of pressure. You know what I mean? I'm with
I mean,
you,
you're in
man.
the air, man. Get what you can get, baby.
Casey, I appreciate you. You
Use
and
your
I
mage
have
hand
the
to push
same
me.
perspective. I'm like, you can always do something. I had a guy run out in a huge boss battle, run out of spell slots, and he basically he was like, well, I'm useless. And I was like, my dude, you can do so many things.
Yeah. Human shield. Regular
But for
shield.
real, once that was all I could do, and I literally threw myself in front of my party like, no!
Like, do you got a quarterstaff? You
You're
got
right,
You got a
that.
wand? Stick
He
in
was a
somebody's
cleric
eye.
too. I
you
was like,
know?
start bashing people.
A
What are you
cleric?
talking about?
Yeah, dude.
Man, don't get me started.
Healing tank, get out there and
Right,
do it,
healing
you know?
tank. Okay, so sorry for the quick
That's not
aside.
pretty much.
Okay, yeah. So no one does anything to help you. There's a rope there.
anything I do.
I'm doing
would
a
be
lot.
damaged.
There's a rope there. I'll say that lowers the DC enough for you to get across. You sort of
Okay.
like clamber. Your feet hit the other side, and you feel yourself dropping back, and you manage to grab the rope and sort of like just
Okay.
tug yourself across. You are on the other side.
Then I will. Well, I can't do nothing. But next turn I'll help you pull. I guess her.
Okay.
Epic, love that.
Maybe, right?
Maybe,
we
we'll
don't know
see.
what's gonna
I was
happen.
gonna say I'm gonna help you, but I was like,
Laura,
I
you're
can't
next.
do anything
You
right
ready?
now. So.
Yeah.
All right, Amphier, you're on deck.
Yep.
I'm going to. We can still see the marrow.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do Shackle's Blasphemy.
Ooh, and that's not like a hit, right? That just happens.
Yeah.
Epic. Ooh,
Yes,
very nice.
do it.
Love that.
Because what does that do again?
Lowers the.
Lowers his AC.
Yeah.
Tight.
Minus 2.
Cool, cool, cool. Tight, 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 tight.
It'll be nice and mossy this time. Match the
Oh
aesthetic.
yeah.
Yes, I love that. Inspiration for great description. Inspiration for great role play. Love it. Okay. All right. So his AC is dropped by 2. Help me remember that when we get around to him. Is that your full turn? Any bonus actions or movement? What's holding the other side of the rope?
Me.
I mean,
It's attached to
Strong.
Lorna.
Okay, so you tighten it, yeah, because you
Yeah,
said you
she'll
were keeping it
tighten
tight.
stuff, you can-
So
yeah.
she's just like, it literally is her. She's the other column, just
Yeah.
like standing.
seriously.
Literally, I have a spear through my leg, so it's
Yeah.
not like I can brace.
She's
but
like,
I'm
I
just
can't
like,
move. If I can't move, then neither can the rope.
I mean, I swear, I've got to be
It's
like
just a little more
300 pounds
Oh yeah,
more.
she's so big and
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
I'll also try to get across.
Okay.
More people
Yeah.
can have to try to pull them.
Are you gonna try to jump or climb?
There was an option?
Yes, the rope was always there. That's why I was like, why are you jumping?
I didn't know.
I'm gonna climb.
Okay.
Good, smart.
Oh, you mean that thing right there that's attached right
You know,
there?
she kept describing the rope, and I was like, okay, yeah, the rope is there. I feel like I can climb on it.
13.
13, too
But, yeah.
easy. Alara like gives Talon a look and she like, this is like, what the fuck?
She's like, wait, what about the rope? I was like, what about the rope? You
She's like, but for real, is your brain okay? Like,
that last really was worse than not.
oh my god, so fucking funny.
I guess I could have asked. But
Talon's
guess I
basically
could've asked.
the whole like Christian joke or whatever. It's like, you know, there's a flood and the guy comes to stop his house.
Yeah, he's like, and someone said a
helicopter goes
robot.
by, the robot goes by.
I
Oh,
think
God's
he
gonna
just-
save me.
I think he's just traumatized. He's like, get over there. Oh.
No, I got this. I got this.
I don't trust
Listen,
you all.
clerics
Okay.
deal physical damage.
Not mental damage.
Yes.
Okay, so you get over there. Any bonus actions? Amphere, you're next.
No.
All right, we are on to Amphere.
Okay.
Aloran, you're on deck.
Climb that rope. Climb that rope.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to scuttle across the rope.
Climbs
Or,
onto
before I do
Drana
that.
to get up to the rope.
But before I move anywhere, while I can still, am I within, if I make a ranged attack at the Miro, is that going to be at disadvantage from this close?
Ooh, great question. Yes, you would be within a 5-foot square of him
Okay.
at this point if it was a ranged attack.
Wait.
Because it's 5-foot rock, and he's at the bottom of the rock,
Uh-huh.
and he's at the top of the rock.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you're not
Yeah.
on me yet. Yeah.
Yep.
If you tried to attack from on top of my head, then
You can move
She's
back.
real tall.
You can move back and then shoot at it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Would he be like behind cover then? If I'm, yeah.
No, not that. That I will say that you could hit him without cover. The thing that you're gonna have to worry about either way is he's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna move out, but you're gonna have to move out of his space either way.
Yeah.
So
The problem is if he hits that attack of opportunity, that's bad. We're casting sleep. Fuck it.
I love that.
yes.
Because if your boy gets
Sorry.
hit, your boy is gonna die.
Because Drana has plans for this bastard.
Oh,
That's
oh,
not
no.
shocking.
Oh no.
She has a spear in her leg. Of course she does.
Yeah, that was the backup option. We're going straight to Plan B here.
Smart.
Plan B is sleep.
Yes, Plan B is sleep
Okay, great.
because it
I
uses
was like, I
spell
know
slots.
Plan B was.
No, Plan A was alright. There are 5 of us, and one of them holding Drana back, but that becomes 4 and a dead gnome real quick.
So many dice on there right now.
5d8 turned out to be 13,
Oh man, that is not enough to get his HP.
and there was a 7 in there.
Oh no.
No.
God, did you roll a bunch of ones?
2 1s and 2 2s.
Bro, that is some bullshit.
I mean, like from here, I was like, that's a 1 and 2.
Maybe the rock golem will help us.
You drop this sleep spell on this
You
thing,
tried.
and you.
Which is even harder in the water.
He's halfway out of the water. I'm sorry, that sucks so much.
No.
Yeah, it does
Yeah, we're just gonna have to risk it. We're gonna try to. Oh, God damn it! If he bites me, I can use shield, but then I'm out of spell slots completely. After.
Even with your long rest?
Yeah, I only have 3. It's level 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Illusory script is a level 1.
Wow.
You can take a short rest and get your
Yeah.
arcane.
Yeah, so I'll have 1, but
You could always
But that's.
just chill and wait.
But then I'm still within range, and that's probably worse.
Because
With another one coming back.
well, you know.
We're gonna.
Forgot about that other one.
Yeah, we're gonna take a risk and start scuttling. Hopefully
Alright.
he doesn't bite me too hard.
He is going to attempt to bite you as you move. Man, I am rolling
Oh no.
really high for these guys.
And we're all
Rock
rolling
rocks
so
tonight.
low
Except
tonight.
for me,
Not
right,
him.
Except for Lauren.
Right.
This is
I'm
truly
sorry,
hard.
my guy. I keep rolling like
No, no.
15s and above, 21 to hit you.
Yeah, I mean my AC is 12. It wasn't gonna take
So
much.
even with a,
Yeah.
hopefully this will be a low roll. Nope.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why she thought it would be.
Well, I only have a D8 to roll for this, so it could be like 1 point of damage,
Right.
but
Yeah,
instead
But
it's
you roll
12.
incredible.
It's 12?
It's
I
okay.
rolled 8 and it's plus 4.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Oh, that's
I got
like
you.
his entire
I got you.
HP.
It's okay.
Yeah, it
So I'm-
is.
Well, I'm 6 below, so we're good for now, unless they try to bite me again.
What? You're 6 below?
Yeah, I'm 6 below.
You can't go below in 5e.
I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
What,
Yeah.
you're,
Sorry, I
you're,
was
you're
thinking,
knocked out. You're,
Pathfinder.
Yeah, Pathfinder. where if
Pathfinder
you,
goes up.
Yeah,
In
if
Pathfinder,
you
you go negative,
and if you hit your
and
negative,
you have to heal them
HP.
back from negative HP.
Oh.
And if you hit the negative amount of your usual HP, you just die.
Ooh.
Which means, like, you can throw heals and heals and heals onto someone, and they still don't come up.
Jeez.
It's really annoying.
So I
That's
just spare
awful.
the dying, I guess, what I'm hearing.
Yes.
well, I would just drop into the,
so,
to the water. That
Anthea
way.
tries to throw a sleep spell on this thing, and it shakes it off and responds by lashing out at him and biting him in the side. And Anthea just goes slack up on the rock. Rough. Okay, that was.
Am I still
Anthea's
on the
turn.
rock then?
You're still on the rock. Yeah,
Okay.
it can't grapple you and her at the same time, so you're
I
not
mean-
grappled.
Oh, okay.
Listen, the best.
Be ready with your
Yep.
flashback though.
Oh yeah.
The best thing we can do is just
It's okay. Surely I can't roll.
pull
up.
them both with the
Don't
rope.
say.
With the 3 of us.
Lauren.
Trona's got this, unless my dice decide to screw me.
I feel like
So-
I know
Surely
she
I
said, but
can't roll
feel
in
it.
that
But
one.
like,
Death
Yeah,
saves again.
TikTok people. The last session, Reed rolled his first ever death save, and it was a nat 1.
It was rough.
worst possible situation.
It's 2.
Okay. That being said, it is not. Anthea, that's your turn. I'm
Yep.
so sorry. That was really rough. We're
That's
back
the
up
way
to
the dice go.
Aloran,
That's how they go.
and then Drana. You want to be ready? Aloran.
I thought I was after Anfair.
no, it's
No, it's
No,
No,
it's
I'm
Aloran.
top of the order.
Oh.
With the 20.
I rolled that 22. Or
I just got lost.
It happens.
Sorry.
Never mind.
it could be our plan B if just the 3 of us. Just
Just
hold our
the
action
3 of us.
until it's her turn, and then we all 3 pull, and she used her action to just grab the unconscious,
Yeah, just like pull me
and
in.
then we
We
try
all
to
do
put.
like a strength check.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough. Aloran, what do you want to do?
I'm just like
It's
a doll
fine,
in
Whereas
jail,
her
just
need for revenge is too strong.
Yeah, I mean it's plan B if she really does have something better than that.
I mean,
I'm just gonna ready the action. That's fine. Yeah, we do that.
Ready action for what?
To pull whenever they're ready to pull with, and,
Okay.
and then we'll try and just
Awesome.
Fish
So
right
whenever they say the word, you're gonna heave them in.
yeah.
Okay?
Can we? She can't move, but can we move her if she's grappled? or-
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. You can move. You can move her if she's grappled. You would move the creature along with
Okay.
her.
that
Yeah,
makes
but he'll
sense.
die because he won't be in water, so
Well-
that's fine. Who cares?
Would we, or would he be trying to hold on to the kind of grapple device?
It's up to him.
Okay.
She could just kick him off.
It's up to him and what he tries to do.
Worried about Trana's
So then how do we play? Because
Drana's not worried about it.
Drana, don't worry about it. Drana is a badass
Right.
motherfucker.
She's like, it's an extra scar. I'm
Right.
down.
We're fine.
It'll look
I
really
was
cool.
thinking
We
that.
will.
Okay, so prepared action. Drana,
Yeah.
you are after the marrow. The other marrow has come back.
Shit.
I'm after the
You are after the
marrow?
marrow. This has been the case since the beginning. It's a Lauren and then the
lost.
marrow.
I remember
And
nothing.
then you.
Are you contagious, Lauren?
I'm so sorry. The marrow is going to attempt to bite you.
Please.
Ooh, does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Of course, the one with the lowest AC is the one I would roll low for. 7 piercing damage.
That's not bad.
Not for you. It's for everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone
We're
else
so
is like,
squishy.
oh.
A third of my health.
From the other side of the rock, Drana, the female marrow comes up out of the water.
Oh, the bear.
Oh.
I think their relationship's better than the snakes.
Really?
It seems to be so far.
So she's bad.
So she's bad. And she is also going to make a bite at you. Yes, nat 1.
Okay.
Since it's
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, okay, she climbs out and she goes to bite, and I would love
Yes.
to be able to grab her by her neck and chuck her as far as I can into the distance.
I love that. And inspiration for coming up with something creative to throw our way. I love that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so she like leaps up out of the water to, and y'all can all see this because they're within sight, leaps up out of the water towards Drana, who has a spear in her leg, to bite her. And instead, Drana just reaches back and latches onto this thing's throat and throws it, and it just falls into the water several feet away.
Beautiful.
It is fucking incredible.
Lord, I told you she's a wonder.
Sir Talabar's gonna be really upset.
Yeah.
It's not even like
just
she's hot.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
you are
I
a
know.
wonder. Like, this is,
I know you.
We know.
But
We were
Sir
taking
Talabar
it. Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
very
But somewhere,
Yeah.
Sir Talabar is like, I sense I'm missing something wonderful.
Beautiful.
Okay, that is the Marrow's turn. From behind you, Drana, you hear as the stone golem shakes itself up out of its position, and just water cascades off of its huge hulking shoulders, and it's going to lift
Don't worry, guys. These are not
a huge boulder-like hand and bring it down towards the Marrow.
There we go.
That's why you talk to me.
Yes!
Okay.
Man, I'm surprised you didn't get up and like slam your computer on the ground like, what'd I tell you?
I rolled an 11. His AC is 13.
Because
of your
thing.
Oh, hell
He
yes!
hits him. No fucking joke.
If we go back to plan B, we pull them out, alright? So I'm ready to play action, we grab the rope.
Alright, that is 13 bludgeoning damage to this Marrow. This huge boulder of a fist comes crashing down on this Marrow, and it like spits out blood onto this boulder as
Hey, that's my blood.
it is my blood.
It's truly hard to see one of my own brothers die.
You were the catalyst.
And that is the Rock's turn.
Yes! My rock friend!
Yeah, it sort of looks up at you like it's very difficult to read a rock's face, but you feel like you sense camaraderie.
If I could, I would hug your face right now. But I can't. I have to deal with this thing first.
I have a name.
Drana, it's your turn.
Horse people.
I would like you to know that later
Ron's
on,
just totally socially insensitive.
she pretty much is. I would like you to know that we refer to these things as fish people.
And no one said words!
What else are we supposed to call them?
What do you mean?
I don't know what these things are.
He told you.
She said they were cute
Things.
people.
Oh my
She
god.
said they were
Donna,
cute
it's your
people.
turn.
People.
Again, she would like to do something
Tal,
similar.
you're on deck.
Where she'd like to try to reach down and grab this Harangon. Oh, not Harangon.
Aww.
Maragon.
Maragon.
Marrow.
Marrow.
Mara soon to be gone, you know what I'm saying?
Fish, rabbit, person, like man, bear, pig.
That was terrible.
That was awful. I loved it.
I'll see myself.
No. My Ashley, we'll get back in here. We got work to do.
She would like to reach down, pick him up, hold him up to her face, use her breath attack on him point blank.
Yeah!
And then if he's dead, she has a plan, and if he doesn't die, which I think he's not going to, she's going to chuck him.
Epic. All right. So what's for the breath attack? It's dex save, right? It's a dex save?
I believe so, yeah.
But if you are grappled, then he is grappled, which means that I think he automatically fails that dex save. Give me a second.
You grapple me. No, I grapple you.
That's how grapple works. If you grapple a creature, you also are grappled. Because
Right.
it can't move,
Yeah.
you can't move.
Right.
Yeah, dex save, yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
But that's very Rorschach, right?
Yeah, right?
Yes.
I'm not in here with you, you're in here with me.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't impact its dex save. Which is weird to me.
What doesn't? Grappling?
Grappling, yeah.
Interesting. I mean, he'll still get hit either way. It's just the damage that he takes.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so dex save.
Yep.
Got it, on it. Give me a second. Zadikia.
Oh my god.
Zadikia, that's cool. Thanks so much for the roses.
Thanks for the roses.
There's someone actually watching.
Listen, we're entertaining.
You are. You guys are extremely entertaining.
Watching our hardest battle to date.
It's only against the road. The
No,
road.
here's what I was laughing about earlier. I was like, we've spent so much damn time on that little corner
I
of
know.
that you
I know.
created.
Almost to the first little island part.
Oh,
That
my
has
God.
not escaped me. Okay, I was like,
Sure.
no one
the
else
crowd.
has ever taken this long on that.
I was looking at that, she was like, she was not prepared for that. No one was prepared for me to roll a natural one.
I was prepared. I just didn't expect. Preparation and expectation are two different things. I've had other teams that got in fights with the marrow, but it was always in a different spot. It wasn't on these ropes. It was like I had a guy just jump into the water because he was like, I'm a swim.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't scared of no water, and then he was alone when he was fighting the marrow. Which was not
I hopped across the lily pads in one of your games and got dragged into the water.
Yes,
So
you
I
did!
knew. I was like, stay out the water.
You were like,
Why
stay
did
off
you
the
take
water.
the boat?
Listen, I operate by the Aragorn School of Wisdom, which is do not disturb the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's wise.
Thanks for the roses. Okay, so we are back to fuck me.
What was his dex save?
Yes, his dex save. Thank you. It was 11.
Oh, he fails.
Epic.
Yeah.
So then
Oh,
he
I love that.
takes the full
Melt his
2d6
fucking
damage.
face.
Nice.
Yes.
11.
11. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause we are still
I was checking to see if he had maybe like vulnerability to fire. He doesn't. But that does burn the shit out of him. You get the sense that I think he should have vulnerability.
Oh, water creature.
Yeah, I feel like he should have vulnerability to fire.
Right.
Yeah, we're just gonna decide right now. Like I feel like if you torched a fish, that would be worse than if you torched another creature. That's just in my heart. That's how it feels.
Okay, I
Sorry,
get
I'm
it.
just picturing a flame throwing a little like fish that's just
Right.
lying on the ground.
Right.
Just a little panfish.
Right, just Nemo or some shit.
So, would you like to describe how would you like to do this, Cass, as you take this thing out with your breath attack?
I'm just so pissed off at this point. I don't even talk to him. I just pick him up and like hold him like arms stretched out in front of me and just like point blank everything I've got. I want his skin.
I want his skin.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait, how are you
Every
trying
damn time you want their skin.
How are you gonna get his skin if you're broiling him? I am concerned for
I
Drana's
guess
desire.
I guess she's gonna be
Every damn
crispy.
time.
It's gonna be crispy skin,
That's
alright?
dinner for us,
His
okay?
head will be crispy, but everything else is fine.
Oh, so it's just the head. You're Ghost Ridering this. That's what I'm hearing. It's full Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Okay, alright.
Spin and stare, let's go.
Okay, alright, so you flame blast this thing's head until it's just a fucking skull. And then even that skull is charred.
Oh my
And
God.
even the stone golem kind of looks at you like,
I tell you, guys, I think we're traveling with a serial killer. I mean, the skin, the fire, until she's not.
the TikTok people are cracking up about I want his skin.
Just so everyone knows,
Tune in 2 weeks.
You will.
Drama currently, she still has in her pocket. She still has Agden Longscarf's head.
Yep.
With his scarf.
Not really his head,
Just
just the neck section.
That's the next section.
Like
Like
a
the
little
unremovable
steak.
scarf.
But we
Like a
need
raw-
that.
And then she also has the giant giant snake skin.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. I knew she skinned something else.
This is how you do, because
This
I have
makes
a
some
lizard
marital
folk
trouble,
barbarian.
yeah.
This is how you do
Yeah.
lizard barbarians, because my lizard folk barbarian was just constantly carrying like body part trophies around. It was like, yeah, like teeth and skin, and this is what we make things out of. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
You
Like,
know.
don't waste not, want not. Like,
I'm
what-
totally gonna take this thing's skull and strap it to my greatsword as like an ornament.
Okay, so you.
Like we did back in Nom.
Alright, I feel like at this point everyone deserves inspiration. Who doesn't have inspiration right now? Epic. One to read, one to you. I love it. Okay.
Oh my god. Stones.
Okay. You have Anfear. That's gonna make the
Flopping like
DC slightly higher
That's okay.
for the check, but go ahead.
Please.
Acrobatics.
Please. I also don't remember what my acrobatics is. Nope, that's the wrong menu. Acrobatics is, I think it's just +1, but I'm just doing this to
It's
check.
whatever your dex is.
Yeah, okay, so it's just +1. 9. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, awesome.
Please re-roll that. My dice is not doing me any favors, so I'm gonna use this.
What's your strength? Well, no, it doesn't matter because you're holding Anfear.
6.
Okay.
We still got Plan B. So
Maybe
that's
you dropped the trophy.
Really what it is
No.
you're just holding too much.
No.
You're like, you make a jump that you would usually have been able to make, but you are holding a full narrow body and Anfear under your arm.
I mean, it's got to weigh a little less now without all that, you know.
head
Head flesh?
like that.
Yeah, because we know that we're majority head flesh. That's what most of
It
our
weighs
weight.
like
I
8
mean,
pounds.
Most of my weight
weighs 8
comes from my
Jerry
head.
Maguire, damn it.
Oh my god, okay. But
I'm gonna go
the
back in
things
the
you
water.
have to say as a DM. Majority head flesh. Okay, so you don't manage to make the full leap.
No.
You land in the water.
Yep.
It's
fine, he's dead.
that one is dead. You're correct.
And the one that you
That one.
swacked earlier is probably not real happy with you, but
Well, she can either leave or drug her husband.
that's on her.
That's on her. Okay. So, but you still have movement. So you've basically jumped close to 10 feet and landed in the water. You're now in difficult terrain because it's what's it
Water.
called?
Okay, so I have 20 feet left because I jumped 10, so that means I only have 10 feet left.
Yes.
Can I use that to get up on the next rock?
Sure. Yes. You can absolutely do that.
Fabulous.
All
And
right.
you've got Amphir with you?
Yep.
Yep. And if you're under the
betcha.
arm. All right. Talon, you're next. Are you ready?
Okay, so the plan is just to
Hang
pull
on.
them towards us, the three of us.
I mean, unless you're not going to pull me into the water, I mean, you can. If you
I mean,
want to try to pull me
you-
the rest of the way, fine. But
They could. You got
I
three
mean,
people on the
Might
rope.
as well.
Okay, even though after all that and regretting trying to help her, should we help them?
Why do we regret
Yes.
trying to help
I don't know. I can live without her.
her? She's
Well,
got
we
hey,
can.
man, you know, maybe I'm gonna make you a nice pair of leather boots out of marrow
But
skin.
I should give you some new pants. Huh?
First, I'm gonna say thank you, Stone Giant, for helping us. We really appreciate it. Then let's get back to the real problem of this group: each other.
Our interpersonal conflicts.
Honestly.
Wait, sorry, Shay, you're jumping on that one.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Because Discord is not pulling up for me.
Oh
Thank
no.
you.
Okay, I'm on it.
So I guess we all three of us use our actions to
Is that
pull.
because
Yeah.
you're after him?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna
Yeah,
now
hold my
to
action,
your,
grab the rope.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
And so the three of us literally just heave these motherfuckers up like.
Absolutely. I
Since
love that.
someone can't let go of a trophy.
Okay, between the three of you, and especially since you're going to be pulling her through the water, it is heavy though, so I want a strength check from the three of you.
Can I help them by just like floating on my back in the water instead of like trying to walk through the water?
What's the heck?
Is that better?
I don't know if that helps.
That's deadly.
You just focus
Yeah.
on holding on to the bodies you have in your care.
Look, man, it's either
17.
bring.
Okay, I thought you did
I know,
another
no, I
nat
know.
20, dude. My Titans Rising group
11.
rolls nat 20s like crazy.
I
saw that
believe.
other time.
7 last
Are you
session.
kidding me?
Dang.
I was like,
I'm
we're like
13.
Rolling
fucking
below 10 each
13,
time.
Yeah.
17,
11.
11. All right, all above 10. You guys together as a team haul this mass that Drana has made herself up on even the 10 feet up onto the the land, which is difficult. But the three of you together, with the help of the physics that you created by tying it, twisting it around the stilts, managed to get your waterlogged companions up onto the side. Just as you see, like, there's a final swipe of a marrow claw at your feet as you come up over, but it disappears back into the water.
Bring it on!
Well,
You have Anthir. You are all on the other side, and you have a marrow body trophy.
Beautiful. I'm going to set Anfir down gently onto a nice patch of moss.
Beautiful. I love that. The stone golem settles itself back into a rock-like sleeping formation underneath the water.
Thank you, Stone Golem. We love you.
okay, so when we get to the king, let's not tell him about any of this.
I'm then going to lay.
Probably a good idea.
I'm going to lay my body down, and I'm going to do what I do best.
Lay my body down.
Not your body, but the body that you were carrying. Yeah.
Where I'm going to drop like a rock and skid it
Amazing.
and take anything valuable it has on it.
Down for this.
So again, that's something a killer would do.
She is a killer. That's why she's on our team.
Yeah.
No. That's something a killer who kills people for fun would do.
You lie for fun. She
Tell it.
kills.
But people are
They're
still
not so
alive.
No.
Tell it. But we don't judge other cultures, okay? Like,
I don't think it's another culture thing.
We listen and we don't judge.
She called you a horse person, okay?
God, me.
I didn't call him a
He's a
horse
satyr, not a centaur.
I would have been very offended by that. I'm clearly more of a person.
You get, as you loot the marrow, you get the barbed harpoon head that was stuck through your fucking leg. You get a pouch of, ooh, roll me a d4, girl.
It's a weird pouch.
1.
You get a pouch with an aquamarine gem in it.
It's very, very on brand.
The
Oh,
heavy
fish
heart.
person has aquamarine.
You get, he's wearing some bronze armbands.
Ooh. Can I take those?
Did you hear Braun too? Like, he really
Bro, what's up with your, I said
I
bronze!
also heard Brock.
Okay.
Thank you. Because I looked
I
at
can't do anything!
because I didn't acknowledge it, and then I saw you kind of giggle, and I'm like, he's wearing a bra.
You get,
Again, we don't judge.
an ornamental shell necklace that he's wearing.
Oh, he's a surfer, bro?
And,
He lives in the water. I don't know what you were expecting.
oh, what was the other thing? Give me a second.
Spell it right? I think I spelled that right.
If you know what it says, that's
Yeah,
all
that's-
that
yeah.
matters.
That's all, yeah, that's really all that matters.
Yeah, you know, when I was trying to decipher beige earlier, I was like, what is that?
Yeah, sometimes we don't know. And a spool of waterproof rope.
Ooh!
How long is it?
50 feet.
We could have used that.
Right?
Okay.
But seriously, can I have those bronze? Whatever they were.
Can I have that bra?
Yeah,
I
can
will
can I have
fight
the
all of you.
bronze
you.
armbands, and I will.
Yeah,
fight
they're
you.
bronze armbands.
Bracers, okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I give the bronze
Okay.
armbands
You
to
were
him
just
so that
bitching
we're
about her
friends
being in our
now.
group.
Aww, I give
Yes,
the bronze
and like all
arm.
good people, she gave me something, and I forgave her.
Great.
Listen, I don't know, but this group isn't the best at feelings or teamwork or anything that helps us.
And I have a
Mostly
marrow
still
Nice
eye.
boy hockey.
Also, we should probably bring back Anthir.
Yeah, can I do spare the dying on this kid?
Yes.
Forgot about
Amphir, would you
that.
like to give us a flashback first?
Yeah, so Amphir immediately kind of into the darkness and kind of pops back into a memory of him slightly older than the last time he was near death about 12 hours ago. studying all of his magic and stuff. He now has a little bit more control over it, a little more consistency. But across the table, the chair on the other side is empty, and his books and stuff only take up about the first half of the table, and there's just a some shut books and other trinkets and things, magical stuff that's just sitting. It's been untouched for a little while, but he's still doing his thing. He's still learning. He's still excited.
Awesome.
Just a little lonely.
Beautiful. Do you cast Spare the Dying or a curing spell?
I guess, yeah, I can do cure
any
wounds.
healing
Yeah, I'll do
will.
cure wounds.
If you didn't already have inspiration, I would give it to you, but I see that you already are.
13.
It's hard to roll when you're dead.
It's hard to remember names. Alara.
Yes.
Progress.
I keep wanting to call you Elaine. Like,
Like
For some reason, I understand that. I think it's Alara and Colleen got mashed together.
maybe.
And like,
That could be it.
I'd allow it.
Close enough, right?
Yeah.
There are plenty of worse things.
Yeah, 13.
Cool.
I say we all go
Back
into
to
the
full
house.
health.
Kino, thanks for the lightning bolts, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, yeah. So to
So
remind you all what you're seeing.
On the,
Yeah, go
we're,
ahead.
so we're under the stilted house.
You're
basically,
under
right?
the stilted house. I put it on stilts back there, so you
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
it.
I know,
back
I
there.
see it.
Thanks, I worked hard.
I also love the like coffee filter.
Thanks. I thought they
So
worked
cute.
so great.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I didn't realize that was coffee filter
I didn't
until now. It
either.
makes so much sense.
I've been
Love it.
surprised at how many people have noticed it's coffee filters.
Yeah.
I,
But
mean, I got that it was, but I was still like, oh, that's to good effect.
thank you,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
swamp
Looks
huts.
awesome.
I thought so too. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you guys.
So do we hear anything going on above us?
You see, ooh, that's a great question. You do hear some muffled shouting from a singular voice inside, from inside the building.
Does it sound angry or like just?
Maybe an insight check. Great question. To remind you all, because you weren't there with Aloran when he first moved in here, the wooden structure stands on stilts. It's topped by a steep conical roof made of thatch, but there's a hole in the thatched roof, and there's smoke coming out of the thatched roof. The windows are blacked out. You can't see anything through it. Yes.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20, epic.
Jeez.
Roll an 18.
It sounds panicked. The voice does.
Okay.
And with a 22, no, that's insight. Not perception. So yeah. There's like panicked shouting.
I
Can I,
say,
can I,
Speaking
can I,
of
can I
that,
make-
I should say-
before we go in a little
Oh, sure.
while and rest.
There's
A short rest beneath the stilted house.
there's a
Yes.
rickety wooden deck clinging to the outside of the structure, and there are stairs rising up from where you guys are that move up into the structure, and also ramps going into the two rooms at the bottom.
okay.
Okay.
So short rest,
Yeah.
and then we act like we
A
did.
short rest is an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. We can-
Okay, y'all gonna sit here?
Yeah, we're just gonna
Yes.
lay
Yeah,
down in some moss.
camp out in some moss for an hour.
Listen, I just need to decompress. I need to process. A lot of shit just happened.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on guard then if they're gonna do that because
Could-
that does not seem like a wise place to do this. But I don't know if we've got any other choices right now.
Someone make me, who has my highest insight? Oh no, who has my highest investigation? That's what it would
Probably
be.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not me. I got 10.
I got +1.
It's +6.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a little.
Yeah, so you'd
No,
be,
investigation, I got
a
plus 0.
whatever.
you'd be passive 16 investigation.
+1.
Oh, buddy.
We should-
That was a 3. Nat 1.
Are you kidding me?
Can I?
It's
also-
okay. I was only asking because I was going to use your passive investigation.
Oh, okay, thank God.
It's okay.
If you're looking for passive investigation.
Yeah. So
Thank God.
because it should be 16 if you have +6.
Yeah.
So passive investigation
Okay.
of +6. And for you come
Will I
up here.
maintain the inspiration then? If
Yeah,
it-
sure. Yeah, here.
Okay.
Makes sense.
If that was cool.
You're waterlogged.
Don't need
You're
that.
exhausted. You're hurt. Several of you are hurt. Drana is skinning a marrow, and you're
One
looking.
does.
You take in images you see, the blacked out windows, the smoke crawling out, the panicked yelling, and you realize that this building is on fire. Oh!
Actively on fire.
Yes.
Oh, so maybe it's not the best place to take a short rest.
No.
Maybe we take a short rest after this is not on fire anymore.
That's a good call.
Okay. And so we go in this house and act like we didn't get beat up by a bunch of
You want
birds.
to go in the house that's on fire?
Okay,
Someone's in there. We gotta save them.
All right,
What am I
I
saying?
get
Yeah,
that.
you're right. No, let's just
It
keep going
seems a
forward.
little out of character for
Yeah,
Tom.
yeah.
Oh, I love that Tom wanted to save someone.
Hold on.
I take that
She
back.
has a lot of brain damage, apparently.
Very important note. When I went down, my mage hand goes down too, right?
Yes, but you had
Oh, it
already
was on
gotten
rock.
you had
Yeah,
already
yeah,
gotten
it was right
Dr.
there.
Philistine
Yeah.
Two
to
rock.
rock.
Yeah.
The good doctor
I
is fine,
picked it.
alright?
Both things fine.
The good
He hasn't
doctor
thanked
is
you
fine.
yet for it.
Talon, you would have noticed that Anfir single-handedly rescued Dr. Philistine
Single-handedly.
and brought him over, even at peril to his own life, to the other
Well,
side.
Ampere, I just gotta say, next time, go for me, okay? That is a puppet. I know it's a puppet. The fact that you chose that over me.
I know it's so
There's something.
He chooses this moment. This moment to have clarity of
I
thought.
use that puppet to express my feelings because we're
I
all
was
bad
a
at that.
lawyer.
Yes, he's a lot of things. He's a puppet. I
Thanks
know.
Also,
to the other
Anfir
things.
almost died just now.
He's also a doctor. What? I mean,
Yeah, I almost died too. Okay.
He was
no, I
closer
said he's
to
a
dying.
doctor. I was saying it was.
I know, but you said Ampere almost
Oh.
died. Yeah, we all almost died. Okay. Now let's go upstairs. Let's loot this house that's on fire and.
Well, while you guys were arguing about that,
Wait.
I ripped off a piece of my cloak and bandaged up my bleeding leg.
Oh, I have a potion if you
Make
want
me
it.
medicine check.
And when you said that about looting the place, I turned around and looked at the trees. He's joking. He's just joking. He's funny that way.
Man, it's like I never heard him talk to trees. Now we can talk to trees all the time.
I love how close this group is getting in this particular session. It feels like the group is really coming together.
I'm sorry.
Girl.
What do you think I got?
2?
No.
Not 1?
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
Oh no.
Y'all see,
Can I just give her
y'all
There's
see
no
Trana
love
over
for
there
Wella
trying to bandage
help?
her own. I was gonna give you some HP back, so because you rolled a nat 1, do you have inspiration?
No, I used it.
Because you rolled a nat 1, you see Drana over there trying to bandage her own leg, but when she pulls the spear out, she like rips through more of the flesh. You lose 1 more HP. I was asking you to make a medicine check because I was gonna give you some HP back. I'm sorry that you rolled a nat 1.
That's okay.
I hate that for all of
That
us.
is okay. I've only got 5 HP left.
Do you want the potion?
Oh, I didn't know that. I can heal you too. I have 1 more spell slot.
I don't want to use. I'm worried about your spell slot.
Okay, I have a
What's your
potion.
HP?
Just
Yeah, but it's a strange potion that you don't know what it does.
Not to take chances. on.
I am risk averse.
Ask one of us to help.
I would disagree with that sentence.
Yeah.
That's the problem with us. We are always fighting, okay? Just drink the stupid potion. Whatever happens, we'll deal with it.
But what if it's a mixer? It's a monster.
Okay, then she's a monster. We will deal with it. Stop
Listen,
arguing.
one of us already
Ow.
came to terms
Why are
with
we
becoming
arguing with
different
me trying to help
today.
our comrade?
Laura, is it too late to take you up on that last spell slot?
No. Do you want it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Great. We're about to go into a fire with no way to heal each other except with the
14.
strange potion.
Is there any
Oh,
way to
thank you.
describe what this potion actually
Yeah, I
is?
guess I could have done an
Holy
inside
shit,
check,
that's
but
You can
amazing.
do you can do identify.
does anybody
That's
have-
what wizards are for.
No, I
It's
don't.
one of the many things that wizards are for.
you have identify.
I have a spell slot, and I really don't think that's its
I'm
best
out of
use
spell
right now.
slots.
Oh yeah, you don't have to do it right now. I'm just saying that is a way to
Right.
identify the potion.
Yeah,
the
but-
potion.
Yeah.
At some point.
If
by
someone gets hurt
identify.
again, that's their only option.
Well, yeah, because we are
I've been-
options, because I used my last spell slot to cure her.
I had more than 0 spell slots for like half of the last 2 sessions. I have 1 spell slot. I need it.
I did not expect that to go the way it went.
Yeah, no one did.
No
I
one
started
expected
with
that.
no one.
As it always does.
Yep, was very fun. I love it.
So
Alright, like I said, we just go up into the house and do something. I don't know.
You all head into the house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm still
Sorry, I'm waiting.
No, I'm sorry, because I'm still attached to you. So
Yeah.
we're still
yeah.
we're
Yeah,
still in
we
that.
I assume that y'all have undone the.
Yeah. We're
But
not,
if we're entering a burning building with a rope, that could catch fire.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
kinda
so
what-
It's soaked with water right now.
That's true. It
That's
is.
true, it is
Yeah.
water.
Well, because I was gonna say we get the other rope out and exchange them, but like
That's
ultimately
water
it's time for
resistant
that.
rope though.
Yeah, that's-
it's not like
yeah.
water infused rope.
Right.
So we
Yeah.
catch on fire even
It's not
more.
fire
Yeah.
resistant.
Especially, with the way our DM
Definitely
likes to
not.
play with wet, creatures and fire.
So yeah, I'll untie it from my wrist and hand it back to you, Billy. Hang on. Because it was your rope to begin with. I believe.
I tell you what, I can't get lost. That's the big thing.
You want to just hold my hand?
Lord reaches his head and goes, "May I have this dance?"
Always.
Aww.
And so, with his other free hand, he draws his rapier.
Whoa, man, we're going into a fire, not
Oh
a
my
fire.
god, okay.
I want to
He's
be ready to know what's
Oh,
going
no,
on
no,
there.
no. It's like I thought you were going to chop my hand off, and I was like, no!
Okay, let's not. Let's not pull out the weapons until we need to, okay?
Fine. Let me put it back up.
I'm trying to get into another fight.
Talon's really growing. And like,
I
he's
know,
learning,
this is wild.
growing.
Let's be honest.
If anyone tells you see this talent,
I fear death on a whole new level that none of you guys can understand. For you do not know my backstory, and I do not know yours, okay?
Yeah, we should probably talk about that at some point.
No, we're not that type of group, okay? So let's just go in here
press.
and
We repress and we take it out on hand puppets.
find your
We
own
listen
outlet.
and we repress.
I have my hand puppet. She has her skin thing. You guys find your own outlet, okay?
Skin
My like
thing.
skin fetish or something where it's like, I must have their skin.
I must have it.
Well, now you made it snap.
Okay.
Up to this point, totally fine.
You guys take one of the ramps up into the building. When you open the door, smoke billows out from behind it. For a moment, it stings your eyes and gets into your lungs. The room is a charred mess. Hazy smoke hangs over scattered piles of burned and broken shelves, intermixed with whatever those shelves had once contained. Wisps of smoke snake into the air from several spots where smoldering wreckage threatens to ignite. There's a distressed bullywug in a leather smock, hopping around the room with a bucket of water, spilling it over the side in his haste as he's trying to dump it onto these wisps of smoke. And as the door opens and he turns to all of you and he goes, "Well, don't just stand there! Put the fire out! We help!" And that is where we will pick up next session.
Okay.
Because honestly, I don't know if we have anything to put out a fire.
I guess we should make more fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, John is like, that's not exactly my forte. I'm
fire
fire with the fire.
So when y'all have to leave because it's too hot, I'll be able to stay, but I don't
Dude,
need
I'm
water.
still laughing at the fact that there's this big ass map with like all this.
Oh, it's so beautifully done.
Hey,
and we
the
just
map
missed
will
it.
be here next session.
You're gonna have to
guys.
set it all.
I will, and I will gladly do. I actually like a secret of DMing. I'm sure it's the same for you, Casey. When I don't go in intending like this map will need to be used several times, like, but when it is,
Yeah.
that's in fact like cool for me because you put so much work
Yeah.
into the map that if it's just the one time, it's like, well,
Oh,
that was fun.
yeah. Right, and
Right, and it's really nice to get to put it out several times because you
No,
get a
I
lot of
agree.
work on it. So
yeah.
thank you, Live, for being here. Hope
Thanks,
you all had
guys.
fun.
Appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna close it down.
It's homeway over there.
Everyone loved y'all.
Oh my God.
I'm going to ask a question that I don't know if I'm going to know the answer to. But was there any other way to get past that little rock path? Is there any other
Oh
way?
yeah, there were
Okay.
There were many ways
Oh,
to
yeah,
get past
we
the
definitely
Could
could've
we
just
have taken the
dashed.
boat?
Could've
Could've
just
done
We
dashed.
absolutely could have worked on
Could
the
we
job.
take? Could